was just seeing how long I could have the awkward pause.
You bastard.
Welcome, everybody, to Mimic Loaf Adventures in the Astral Sea campaign. Tonight, we are going to be continuing where we left off. Couple quick points that we need to make. First off, we are down one player due to other commitments. We are down Nat, who plays Vi. For the sake of tonight, our good old friend John, or has, I'm assuming that's what the towel behind the thing behind you is for.
The blanket behind it is.
It
Yeah,
wasn't,
put it on
but it's
and
gonna
then
be.
He has his blanket ready to be Vi. Yeah, so she will be back next week, possibly, maybe.
We hope
we'll see.
so.
We'll see.
We hope we're moving in next week.
So fingers crossed.
How exciting.
Super exciting. If you haven't already, we also have an Instagram, we have a Discord, and we have a YouTube. So jump over there, give us a like, give us a follow. That would be very much appreciated. Yeah, there's some background information on some of the characters on the Instagram. We've got some of our older VODs on the YouTube. If you have questions about D&D, jump in the Discord and just ask away, because there's usually one of us floating around most days.
Or all of us.
Or all of us floating around every day. Yeah. Scheduling things. Obviously, this will continue next Friday. Next Tuesday, we also have our once every 2 week Strahd, Curse of Strahd campaign going. And yeah, I think that's it, right? Am I forgetting anything, people? Nope.
No.
Cool. Cool chat. Sweet. So without further ado, we shall go over to Jackson
Gets me every
for
time.
the
Gets me every
recap.
time. All right.
Or maybe not.
Can I
Give
go?
me 1 second.
Oh.
You're like halfway through. You can start if you'd like, but you're halfway
No.
in the screen.
Oh, yeah. Ethan and I. It's Ethan and I. We're sharing it.
Yeah, because, you know, I thought I fixed this, but apparently I did not fix this particular one.
Just watching it happen live on stream.
Who was
Oh.
that?
Do you want me to move over?
No,
That was-
that's fine.
Okay. I moved the wrong way anyway.
You can start now. You're in. You're
Okay,
in focus.
I'll start
You'll
now.
just go a
So-
little bit bigger.
Okay. As always, big thank you to the wonderful folks over at Stabby Joe & Co. for sponsoring not only this episode, but every episode since the dawn of time. So we have a collab with Stabby Joe, Mimic Loaf X Stabby Joe collab. It's pretty dope. Accidentally Meta t-shirts, and we've got the Mimic Loaf logo t-shirts as well. Pretty sure there's shorts as well. Yes. I just got the nod from Ethan. So yep, there's shorts as well. So yeah, use code MIMIC5 at checkout for 5% off your order. So yeah, you support us and you get some dope clothes. That's a win-win if I ever saw one. Okay, cool. So we'll go into session 26 recap. Session 26. Wow. Okay, so the session began with the party trudging their way back through the dungeon they had just cleared. Thanks to Guili's handy wild shapes, they managed to navigate their way back to the cave entrance. Noticing some unexplored areas within the cave, they ventured further inside to ensure the complete eradication of the crystal monster's threat. Another pool of water awaited them, leading to an underground chamber. Guili transformed into a giant octopus and skillfully made their way through. Soon enough, they stumbled upon a chest buried beneath a heap of debris. Guili struggled to dig it out, but to no avail. Sol, walking along the cavern floor, once again employed mold earth to prevent the rubble from collapsing, granting access to the chest. Inside, they discovered a magic arrow, an elemental crystal, and a bloodwell vial. Dividing the loot among themselves, the party exited the cave and traversed the mine to reach the entrance. Upon emerging outside, they encountered their old friend Dunda, who lauded their success in clearing out the mine for Haku. Sharing their plan to return to their ship and travel back to Haku, Dunda promised to catch up with them later. As the party retraced their steps through the town and arrived at the spot where they had docked their ship, they were met with a disheartening sight. No ship to be found. Panic washed over Zil, who desperately searched for any means to track down their vessel. Arlie suggested paying a visit to her family, hoping they might offer assistance. Arriving at Arlie's house, they were warmly greeted by everyone in the main dining area. After recounting the ship's disappearance, they collectively decided to contribute their efforts to help in any way they could. Meanwhile, the party split up to gather more information regarding the ship's whereabouts. Arlie, Venos, Azoth, and Sol went to find Dunda and see if he had any leads, while Zil and Charpok headed to the market to extract information through less straightforward means. Unfortunately, Dunda proved unhelpful, claiming he had no clue about the ship since he had been intoxicated even before the party entered the mine. The market, however, yielded some results, Zil shamelessly dropping Charpok's name to anyone willing to listen and utilizing Charpok's newfound magical earring to eavesdrop on conversations. The party regrouped at Arlie's house, sharing what they had discovered, or rather, what they hadn't. As they sat down for dinner with Arlie's family, Zil approached Arlie to discuss helping her unravel the mysteries plaguing her mind. The others joined in, leading to the revelation that Arlie had been subjected to a modify memory spell. With Arlie's consent, the spell was dispelled, flooding her mind with recollections of her nocturnal assaults on her own family members, as she had done to the party on numerous occasions. Filled with newfound determination, the party vowed to do everything in their power to solve the enigma shrouding Arlie's mind. The session drew to a close as the party prepared for the ritual that would hopefully grant them access to Arlie's dreamscape. End scene.
Thank you for that. Oh shit, flame in my throat. Yeah, so there you guys all are. Yes, it did drew to a close. Lol. Yeah, you guys are all getting ready to go down for the night. We're going to rewind slightly in the night so that you can express the plans, any changes to the plans that you may have come up with, etc. So yeah, this space in this main area has been like pillows have been pulled from rooms, like kind of made this makeshift lying bedding space for you guys to try and do this. All of Arlie's family are kind of bunched together, all with like nervous looks on their face and whatnot. So yeah, you guys take it away.
Just to clarify, I've got written in my notes here that the party members entering Arlie's, or attempting to enter Arlie's mind are Venos, Charpok, Wheelie, John, and Zil.
That is correct.
Okay.
I also beseeched my god for help, and he listened.
Yes, yeah, wrapping the chains.
Wrapping the chains around Arlie.
Yeah, okay, cool. Everyone cool with that? On the same page?
They're like spectral chains, is that correct?
Yes.
Would I recognize the make of the spell or anything like that? Like, is it specific to a certain god or something?
Which spell?
The one that wrapped the chains around Arlie?
You can't see the chains. Only Venos can see the chains.
Cool.
Arlie can feel them, but...
Yeah, Arlie can feel them. She can feel them, feel it almost get tighter and like, yeah, slightly constricting, but...
Don't raise your eyebrow like that. Tighter, you say.
All right.
Anyway, I don't control my eyebrows.
They have a mind of their own.
So at this point, Aisha will probably come up to you guys and be like, "Okay, so who's going in and how?"
Hands up. And how, Zil?
Well, I've done it before. Using detect thoughts, I have entered Arlie's mind before when she was having one of her, shall we say, episodes. I have successfully made my way into her mind. So I think with some psychic linking and yeah, some psychic linking and and casting detect thoughts, I believe we can all enter.
Okay. Do you need, so it's only a small amount of you going in, or like do you need assistance in any magical sense from us?
I think if you could, well, so who's currently in the room? So it's all of the party,
Yep.
and then there's Arlie.
Yep.
There's
Hey, come
like
on.
Is Arlie's like whole family there?
Yeah, everyone
Basically,
except
for
Tem. Yeah.
yeah. Okay, cool. Fuck off, Marty.
What is bird? Like what? Like as in like is she like a?
A bird is like a 2-winged creature that usually like flies through the. No, bird is a tabaxi.
I know, but like, so she's obviously. So did she cast the modify memory spell, right?
No,
No.
Aisha did.
Aisha did.
Yeah, bird just asked her to.
So I was thinking if not bird, sorry. Is it Aisha?
Aisha, yeah.
Aisha. If
There's a lot of
she can
A
help
names
us-
in
Yeah.
in
fucking
Arlie's
hell.
backstory.
I'm sorry. I don't pronounce
it's
things
alright.
out loud when I'm writing them.
I potentially with Aisha's help, we could get all of us inside Arlie's mind. I think, or we can try.
I think someone
Unless-
should stay outside.
Well, I was
just in
gonna
case.
say, but we do have the rest of the family outside, so we have everyone from Arlie's family. And I mean, I don't know about you guys, but
Didn't Sal and Azos say that they would stay put for Ophelia's
You
sake?
got- okay.
You
If
look
you guys are
over
happy to
and
do that,
see
that's
Fang
fine.
currently playing with Ophelia in the corner.
If you guys are happy to do that, that's fine. Yeah, that's all good. Cool. You could assist by, I guess, channeling some of the magic power, so that I'm not doing it by myself. I think the more kind of energy we have, the better.
Okay. Let me go get a book. She walks off into her room, coming back moments later with a book that's half open. She's kind of flicking through things. At a glance, you can see all matter of arcane symbols on the inside of the book. She's like, I guess we'll try this one. And she starts marking a circle around where you guys are going to be laying down with chalk.
Okay, cool. Once she's done, I'd like to gather everyone into the circle and have us all sit down. If everyone's ready, shall we get started?
Sure.
Go time.
Cool.
Okay. So, Arlie, could you reach out with your mental link and attach yourself to at least me, and then anyone else you choose?
We already used that today.
Can't you use it again?
No.
You can use it. You can use it twice though. Oh, you can't. Oh, that's unfortunate.
DM.
Well,
You can definitely,
Let me use it again.
yeah,
I'm pretty sure you can.
sure.
Thank you.
Because otherwise, this whole session just goes down the
Exactly.
down the
That
drain.
was what it was built on.
Yeah, I was just went through and looked through what we used last session.
Yeah.
I was
So
like, that's
so
cool.
with the help of Aisha's magic, you're able to create that link. Venos, you do see when Arlie makes that link, a chain kind of comes up out of the ground and wraps itself around some sort of ethereal thread, linking whoever she's connecting to with one of these chains, and the chain snakes its way around the person slowly, eventually going into the ground.
I'm just gonna say, so I called out to the big guy, and I think he's listening. And on account of that, I think you guys are probably gonna feel a little bit of tightness around your body. They're wrapping chains around you.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's for 7 hours that we're connected.
Cool.
Okay.
Sweet.
So who are you connected to, Arlie? Just so that I know.
I don't know. Who do you need me connected to?
I just need to I need to know because I need to connect with one more person.
Okay, so I could do. Well, just do who's not in my brain, really.
Okay.
Just like, I
Well,
don't
then
know
so whoever
you
you
make a
don't
choice for
connect
me.
with. Okay, whoever you don't connect with, I also use my what's it called? Telepathic speech to mentally link myself
Cool.
with the last person or whoever's not there.
As you do that, Venos, you see more chains begin to form from the ground, wrapping around these non-existent links. And then the chains, as they wrap around these non-existent links, go tight. And a lot of you can feel this weird pressure across the front of you in multiple positions.
Something tells me we're not backing out of this one, guys.
If everyone's ready, we'll get started. So, I'm going to, like I did in the dungeon, I'm gonna try and like reach out and kind of like tap into the latent magic that is around us and kind of use that to cast, well, not use that to cast, but like use that to empower my cast of detect thoughts.
Cool. As you do that, it does succeed. However, you do hear a few words uttered through the silence that permeate your brain. You just hear in your own voice, again, buddy, seriously. And then you guys feel this rush of magicals, like a surge of magical energy kind of like wrap its way around the lot of you. The sigils on the floor that Aisha has created light up in a light blue, like sky blue color. You see her like slowly channeling some sort of arcane energy into the lot of you. And for whoever's in the circle, you are knocked out and you become unconscious. Cool. So, as you all lose sight of your surroundings, it is replaced with darkness. You look around to find yourselves floating in this darkness. The only thing visible is a low-hanging green smoke.
Could I quickly just ask, who is here? Just specifically, I want to know if Arlie is with us or not.
Yes, she currently is.
Okay. And is she, like, conscious, or is it, like, is she aware that she is within her own mind?
She is, yes. Well, you can
Okay,
definitely
cool.
ask her that, if you'd like. You guys, as you could, like, you breathe, you can hear slight echoes, almost as if this room is infinite.
Okay.
What do you guys want to do?
What does the smoke smell like?
It is odorless.
Well, this is a first for me, I'm not gonna lie.
Actually, DM,
Yes.
question about my telepathic communication.
Yes.
How would that work inside a brain?
Test it to find out.
I try talking to Zil. Say, hello? Hello?
As you say that, it echoes through the chamber, like audibly. Not you're used to Charpok, like it just being in your head and echoing around your head, but it echoes literally around you in the chamber.
That's cool.
Can we kind of infer that we are like now stuck in Arlie's dreamscape from the echoing Charpok voice?
You
And the fact
can
that we were
definitely
about
infer
to go into
something.
the dreamscape.
Yeah, but like that it's worked, you know? Like,
Yeah. You are definitely in some sort of subconscious space, if that makes sense. John?
I'm going to activate the astral mask, booming the 600-foot voice.
We have come to seek an audience.
Wowza.
Responding to that, you just hear a cackle, like a evil laugh. Just not exactly like a cackle, not like a witch cackle, but like a.
Can
You
I
guys
like,
probably didn't hear that because I didn't see
No.
the frame. Yeah.
Can I hone into roughly where the noise is coming from?
You can make a perception check.
Go someone else. Sorry, I've got a digital roll and it's not set up.
Okay. I want to try and talk to someone that I'm connected to out of the brain,
Sure.
out of in the thing.
In the brain, like telepathically, or
Yeah, like telepathically to the people that aren't in.
okay, cool.
Just be like,
yeah.
Hey, can you respond? Oh, what's my accent? Hey, can you respond to me?
As you say that telepathically, it bounces through the area and is audible to everybody.
What about the response?
What about the response?
Does it come back and does it bounce around out loud?
It does, yes, yeah.
Okay, good. That's what I wanted to know.
What did you get for your perception, John?
Nat 1 for a 5.
Okay, that's still
First roll of
enough,
the day.
considering you are quite close to its origin. It is coming from Arlie.
Oh, good.
Almost all sound that comes from this place seems to originate in that space.
I'm just walking around like all the voices.
Yeah, like a
Like a loud
Stitch with the finger in the. Venos,
Are the chains present here?
make a perception check.
Okie dokie. That is an 11.
Cool. You look around, you don't see the chains at all. You do see these like light, almost like glitter of purple something on some of your friends every once in a while, almost as if it's like sending out some sort of energy.
Okay.
Zil?
So you said that the voice that the laugh that responded originated from Arlie.
Correct.
Okay.
Did it sound like Ollie?
No.
So I would like to approach Arlie and say, would you be able to manifest this being at all in any way, potentially coax it out?
Oh, actually, what did I say its name was the other time? It just kept saying something.
Oh, release? Was that it?
Yeah, I think I said its name was Release. Release, are you here? Do you want to come out? I know that's not your name, but you won't tell me. I know kind of what you look like, and I'll try and like push out into the world. Like, I don't know. I'm just gonna like think of what I know that it looks like, that blurry image,
Cool.
and see if it like appears anywhere.
So you guys see in the distance the blurry image that she is trying to push out, made of the smoke that seems to surround you guys. It looks quite angry and quite scary, being that this is like one of the first times you guys have seen this manifestation. As you do that, the smoke kind of drops, and replacing it, you see a large circular stone door, a very familiar circular stone door. This is the
Familiar
stone
to whom?
door to the lot of you. This is the stone door that took you into the Durga temple.
Okay. How far away is it?
It appeared probably about 20, 25 feet away from you, from the smoke.
Just testing it, I touch the spike in my chest and then I just kind of flick thaumaturgy to see if it opens.
So the stone, as you do that, it clicks like it did in real life, and then the door like rolls off to one side. Behind it is a almost creating a circular doorway. Is just green light to the point where you can't see anything beyond the green light. But it definitely looks like some sort of entryway of some description. Venos?
Having seen the visage of Arlie's bad guy, I'm just going to sort of call out to my god and just be like, familiar to you?
Roll me a D100.
Did I recognize it?
What's it? D100. That is a 31.
Cool. Roll me a history check, please, John. You don't get a response.
8.
Yeah, it does not bring a bell to you guys. Yeah, so you guys have this large green light kind of entryway. Arlie?
I was going to call out. Sorry, I was writing notes and they didn't look in time. To Atia. Atia? Because is that green the same green that is the familiar green?
It is, yes. It's the same
Yeah,
color.
so call out to Atia. And Atia? Is that you? Are you there?
Your voice just echoes throughout the chamber, and there is no response. Real quick, before we go anywhere further, I was meant to do this straight after recap, but completely forgot. J-Man, thank you so much for resubscribing. Break the immersion.
I was just flexing.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah, so there's this light passageway in that familiar light green color in ahead of you.
Just quickly, do we all still have our same gear?
Correct, yes. You currently have everything on you.
Does anyone want to test if any of the shit actually works in here?
Do you want me to stab you?
I didn't mean that, but actually your soul lives aren't real, are they?
They're my soul. I'll try and summon them.
You summon them, but they take on a very almost gaseous form, like almost as if they are permeating this same smoke that fills the areas around you.
Interesting. I wonder if my sword's form was liquid. No, okay.
It's just normal. Zil?
I think that, the best path forward, I believe, would be through the light, whether for good or for worse, for better or for worse. It's the only way that's open to us. So
we can't go over it, and we can't go under it.
Exactly.
More than okay with going through it.
Charbok, I believe we can confirm our abilities considering your magic worked on the doorway.
That's true. I was very confused why that worked.
Gwilly?
I just want to do a thorn whip.
Cool. Thorn whip
Just
works.
into the void.
It just...
Crack that
Whip
whip.
good.
As you guys start making your way towards the door, Sol and Azoth, what are you guys doing?
I kind of have like a picture of after a few minutes of nothing happening, I'm just sitting on the floor like rolling a ball bearing to Sol.
Yeah.
And Sol's just like kicking it
children.
back.
Yeah, rolling it back.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Arlie like sits down like right next to you guys and he's like, "Hey, so anybody know any drinking games?"
We just ignore him completely.
He puts
Roll
3
ball.
tankards in the center, kind of blocking the thing of the ball, and he's like pulls a flask from his thing and fills the 3 cups, and then he's just trying to enjoy your guys' company.
I'm gonna try to like bounce the ball over the top of the drinks and then turn it into a different game.
Yeah, still ignoring him completely.
Did you just create fantasy beer pong?
Beer pong.
Ball
It goes
bearing.
in, I'm like, "What?"
You guys come out of the dream and there's Azoth and Sol playing beer pong, like full beer pong. Cool. Sweet. So while you guys are doing that, you guys head towards that stone, well, where that stone door was, and walk through that that green light doorway. As your eyes adjust to its brightness, it seems to dissipate like specks of dust floating through the air, revealing an open cave. Everything in the cave looks slightly blurry. If seen through a lens of some description. The doorway disappears behind you. You hear that dark voice echo through the cave, just kind of like laughing again. You do also hear the words, "They are not your friends."
Do we all hear that?
You do all hear that, yes.
These
I look
are
around
my
the party, I'm like-
friends.
I'd say strong acquaintances.
Oh.
Come on, guys.
Yeah.
After all we've been through.
Me and my god.
Thank you.
I would just like to pick up a rock. When you pick, like, can I pick up a rock?
You go to interact with the rock, and your hands just go straight through it as it dissipates into smoke, and then reshapes together.
And I'm gonna like vocalize like that's new. Like I've never seen that before.
John?
John's cloak is going to flare out slightly, and those black markings on his arms, you're going to see energy start traveling through the cloak. And then, like an aura, starts appearing around John's head. And I'm going to cast See Invisibility with my new cloak that I got.
Sick. As you cast See Invisibility, you pick up in front of you a mote of green light. And then there's another one slightly off to the left, and another one behind you. And then you look around, this area is filled with these motes of green light.
Arlie, can you see these lights around?
She cannot.
Nope.
I'm going to try and interact with one.
Your hand goes through it like smoke.
I'm going to try and use, because I've got the visage active, I'm going to try and whisper into it. Can you hear me?
In response, the words echo through the chamber almost, echo through the chamber, but Arlie, you know these are directed to you because you've heard these words before. You hear this creature say, "Kill them before they kill you."
Literally never tried to kill me. I've tried to kill them. You whack, man.
You whack.
You whack, man.
Whack as fuck.
Whack, man.
Charpok.
Seeing Venos like try and pick up a rock and it dissipates, and then seeing John try and do something and then it just turns into smoke, I'm be like, flock of seagulls, little kid, I'm just gonna run straight at the smoke and see how much I can ruin and see if
That's
anything
what I
reacts.
wanted to do.
Cool. It all kind of dissipates as you run through it, creating these like clouds of gas that all just reform probably a second or two after you leave the object.
Mm-hmm.
As you're doing that, you see ahead of you, you feel the ground begin to shake, and a lot of you have to kind of like balance a little bit. Bursting from the wall in front of you is a waterfall of murky green water. Behind it, the same blistering green light. It looks like another doorway of sorts.
Hey guys, I think I found a thing.
Go.
Okay, I walk behind the waterfall.
Cool. Zil?
Arlie, does any of this seem familiar to you at all? Do you have any recollection of this place? It has to have some form of significance if it's appearing within your mind.
I swear, if you say I have no recollection of this place.
Other co-writer.
Co-writer. Make a history check.
Oh, that's
To that point, the lot of you make a
Sam
history check.
knows. I think
No.
Sam might have an idea what this is.
Oh, except for
Sorry, everyone,
Azoth
make
and
a
Sol
history check.
because they're just not there.
Ooh.
Don't
Can
worry,
we-
I wasn't to see if I get the ball bearing in the drink or not.
Yeah, make a dex roll just
Um,
to see.
Can we guidance this?
No. Oh, as in the history check? Yes, I thought you meant the check of Azoth.
Can we guidance Drew's dex check?
Azoth just touches Sharp.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, Azoth grabs Charpok's hand
Give me
and
guidance.
then cuts it to his shoulder and puts it back.
I got a 21.
Cool.
I got a dirty 20.
Cool.
I got a dirty 20.
Sweet.
I got a
This
17.
this area looks very reminiscent of the caves you guys have just left.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like the crystals and stuff?
No, there doesn't seem to be any crystals, but it seems to be like the rocky caverns, the tunnels that would weave their way through into those larger chambers.
Oh, so like it's almost like we stepped out of the temple area and we're going back to the starting cavern
Correct.
system.
Yes.
Mm.
So bored.
So...
So why are we heading out, and why is
Why-
this in your memory?
Why is this important? Why was I brought here?
Charpok, as you step through the hole in the wall, the hole disappears behind you, and you are cut off from your friends. The rest of you can still see the hole.
Do I know that I'm cut off from my friends?
No, like you walk through, and essentially you find yourself in a train's passenger carriage.
What?
Is this from that other
What
place?
class?
Yeah.
So-
First business economy.
No, so it looks almost identical to the one that you guys took to go to when you guys were on Zesto.
Yeah, thought so. Okay.
You kind of like look outside its windows, and instead of seeing these rocky textures, you just see empty space, with the occasional plume of green smoke just kind of apparating itself. You kind of look out and around. You still see tracks, but they seem to go off into the distance, and you are currently moving towards the distance.
Now at this point, I turn around and be like, "Hey guys, I think I
And the door's gone.
guys."
Zil?
Oh,
First of all, I would like to follow Charpok through the light.
Oh.
Second of all, this is like a meta kind of thing. Because I threw out my old notebook, did Arlie sleep on the train?
I think she did.
Did she?
Because I'm pretty sure Arlie slept in the
Did she?
caves.
Yeah, she
I asked
did.
if
She did sleep in the cave because she saw Ophelia die when we were in the cave.
Yeah, I definitely
Yes.
slept in a
Did you
cave.
sleep on the train?
I gotta be honest with you. There
You
was
can't
a
remember?
no. It's even worse than that. I remember being so distracted when we were on the train. I didn't know where we were going. So I don't
Oh,
remember
wow.
what I did there. I remember us fighting and then being at a place and I didn't know why we were there.
If I remember
So-
correctly, she did not sleep. However, there was something that happened with her thing
Yes.
there.
See, that's what I'm thinking. Is that's like these are all places that
It's very important.
the creature has seen, or places that Arlie has like interacted with the creature at, like while we were there. If that makes sense.
So,
Yes.
as you walk through this blistering thing, you bump straight into Charpok, and Charpok, you did not even see him there a second ago. But you guys
Ow.
like collide.
Ooh.
How?
Oh, sorry.
How?
Are you okay?
Yeah, how?
Oh, how? I thought you were saying ow.
Both. First one was ow, and now it's how.
Well, first of all, sorry. Second of all, I followed you through the light.
Oh, he'll follow you anywhere.
You recognize this place?
I recognize it as I would recognize as like the
Yeah,
train
so I'm
carriage.
gonna follow. I'm gonna follow the same history check for the environment because it was so close together.
Yeah. Well, yes, it's the train we caught to the mine on Zesto underground.
I'm starting to sense a pattern.
Yeah, I agree. I think that these are all places where Arlie has come into contact with the being that we will come that we will now refer to as release. I believe this is where I believe that these are all places where Arlie has come into contact with release.
Wow.
Sorry, I broke Sam.
I'm fine. I'm so fine. I'm so mature. That's so fine.
Yeah, so why? I'm very curious why you would lead down these roads. Maybe we should get the others here first.
Yes.
You got Zill. This is when you turn to find the doorway, not there.
Did the same thing happen to you?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I suppose this is a good time to get to know each other a bit better.
Maybe we should kiss just to break the tension.
What if
We should kiss just to break the tension.
in the phantom train cart and we were both boys?
I sit 5 feet apart.
Yeah.
Venos?
Guys in the phantom train cart. Me.
Venos?
I would like to walk through. Can anybody walk through the light? Can everybody walk through the light?
Yeah. So
I'm
as
gonna
you
walk through the light as well.
as you walk through, you bump into the two of them. Like
Kiss.
yeah.
Can I be the first to say what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna
just...
like walk over to like one of the chairs and just like recline back to like to sit down.
Yeah, you fall straight through the chair and hit this wooden surface below you.
I'm gonna get up like frustrated because I'm sick of everything being like corporeal. And I'm just gonna be like, ah! And I'm gonna cast prestidigitation and make like little like gusts of wind and like start like trying to blow away all the.
Yeah. So as the gust of wind like goes through the object explodes into that smoke, but then reforms, and then it just does the same thing, almost doing the exact same action every single time.
I'm just gonna yell out into the void of the mine. I'm gonna say, well, what do you want?
What?
John?
Seeing them step into the light, there's nothing like around it. Like I can't see around where if I can see like the other side of it from walking around it or anything like that. Or
Nah. So watching them step through, it's almost like the light itself is a flat object, and the minute they step through it, they just disappear behind the light.
I'm just gonna walk up and then like put my hand in it.
Yep.
And it goes through.
It goes through. Yeah.
I'm just gonna stick my head in.
Cool. You stick your head in, and it is just surrounded by bright light.
Hello.
Do we hear him?
No, you do not.
Oh.
I'm just gonna step in.
Step in. You bump into Charpok, and yes, you guys did hear him when he said hello. But yeah, you bump into Charpok and Zill.
Still can't see anything with invisibility.
You see the same motes floating everywhere.
Okay.
Zill?
Are they like in like specific spots or are they just
No,
randomly
they are
scattered?
just randomly scattered. And every once in a while, like one will like dart, and then like they're almost constantly moving. Some very slow, some dart to one position and then stop. Like,
I'm just going to watch and keep track to see if they're doing any sort of pattern or anything in future. Just trying to put something together.
Make a perception check for me while we go to Zill.
So you say that everything is like incorporeal, right?
Sorry, I just saw the Death Knell's emote.
I know.
It's like the summoner heads. Like,
yeah.
I fucking love it. Continue.
So everything is like incorporeal. It's like all made of this mist, right?
It seems to be so, yes.
Could I approach one of like the doors or like the walls
Yeah.
and put my hand through?
Yep. And it does.
Does it just go through?
Just goes straight through as if it's made of smoke.
Okay. Interesting. I would like to poke. I would like to poke my head out.
Yeah.
Of the train. Do I feel like any form of like wind or force pushing against my face as the train travels? I'm gonna step out of the train carriage.
Cool. You begin to fall.
Oh, fuck.
Can I dex save try and catch him?
No, because he falls directly back into the top of the train through the roof and hits the floor.
Convenient.
Fuck.
Yeah, but for the split second there, you think that your life was over.
That falling when you're falling asleep and you feel like you're falling. It's that, and then you're like, oh.
It's called a hypnagogic jerk. There you go.
That's actually a super interesting fact.
Yes. Charpok?
First off, where's Greeley?
Hello?
Did you walk through the? Did you walk through the?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Arlie, you've been left alone.
No, I've been trying to walk through this. I was like,
That's fine. I'll say that
I
both
would've
of you
been,
two
like-
walk through the light, and bump into Charpok and Zil.
I am on Arlie protection squad right now, so we walk through together.
And secondly, after they walk through, am I able to jump through the roof?
Are you able to jump in general?
So you what height can you reach with a jump?
Not that high, but if I can somehow like poke my head out of the side of the train or the front or something, can I grab onto anything? Is anything able to be grabbed?
There's a few things to grab hold of, but as you reach your hand out to grab them, just smoke.
Okay, so no way of getting to the roof. Okay, that's all I wanted to try.
Straight to jail.
Yeah. Straight to jail. John?
Arlie, may I have your hand for a moment?
In marriage.
In marriage?
Pull the priest
Not
symbol
in
out.
marriage.
Take a hand. I'm gonna take a hand and I'm going to just bring her over to where one of the orbs are to see if the orb reacts to her hand passing through the orb.
It just passes straight through.
Sorry, I was just trying something.
Thanks. Take this back now.
You guys feel the train carriage shake from side to side, causing some of you to kind of lose your balance a little. It almost feels like the train will come off its tracks. You kind of all dart your eyes around. As you dart your eyes around, the walls and the ceiling of the train carriage dissipate and just completely disappear, leaving you guys watching this forever void from start to finish. You see, John, you are the first one to see this little mote of green light. It kind of appears in front of Arlie. This one looks slightly different, however, because behind it is this trail of green smoke. It moves slightly, and then the rest of you are able to see this thing. It zips all the way in front of the train, and begins to expand. The shadows, what shadows you make in this space lengthen as the light fades away and is replaced by a huge creature. It has a long, lanky body, a pale face, and for the first time takes a more humanish appearance. Its once featureless face now has ears that are jagged and pointed. There are also sockets where eyes should be, but are covered by its grotesque skin. It opens its sharp and jagged teeth that almost seem to drip blood, revealing a large serpent-like tongue. It easily stands more than 100 foot high and is slowly getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
I would just like to make an exasperated huh? And I'm just gonna say, and Am I supposed to be impressed by this?
And we are going to go into combat.
The fuck is that?
He's yucky. He's yucky.
Ew, yucky.
Get off of my
yucky.
brain. You look yuck.
He's inside of you, Arlie.
He's
Battle
inside of
music
you.
for me. Yuck.
Battle music.
Yeah, so we are going to go into combat. I will get everyone's initiative, and then we will go on break for a few minutes and come back to the excitement of this fight. So let's start off with Zill. What was your initiative?
8.
8. Awesome.
Good, go on.
Arlie, what is your initiative?
I couldn't roll my everything. Hang on. Oh, 7.
7. Cool.
Oh, what's your
I did,
what's
my
your bonus
dice
to
didn't
initiative?
roll. 4. My dice didn't roll.
Oh.
It just popped out of my hand.
Charpok, what is your initiative?
14.
14. Awesome.
Alright, show
Gwilly.
off.
Sorry, I've got manual dice and I never remembered what my initiative modifier was. 19.
19. Manual dice. I love how you have to
Manual
specify that
dice.
the dice is a manual dice. Vi. Vi's there? 20?
20.
And Venos.
A delicious 24.
24. Awesome.
Whatever, guys.
So Venos will be first in the combat. But like I said, we are going to go to break real quick beforehand. And yeah, so get up, stretch your legs.
Say it. Say it.
It.
Say it.
I got him.
Fucking say
Yeah, get up, stretch your legs, get something to drink, get something to eat, do a little dance, make a little love, get down tonight.
Yes.
And yeah, we will see you uno momento, por favor. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Mimic Loaf Adventures in the Astral Sea. I completely forgot what we were doing.
Professional.
Totally professional. We are going to be continuing where we left off before the break, which was our party is squaring up against this large, baddie, yucky man that for some reason we've named Release.
That's what his name was. He said release.
Cool. So top of the round. Yes, Azoth?
Before combat starts, can we cut back to the real world?
Sure. Cut back to the real world. You guys see the whole lot of the people lying on the floor just kind of like jolt slightly, and everyone like panics and looks, and then everything's calm again.
Perfect. I rolled a 13 on my dex check to see if I got the ball bearing in the drink.
You got it in the drink. Good work.
I've made it.
Ayali, you see an idea forming in Ayali's brain, and he's like, "Wait a minute!" And he runs off. He runs off to go get some supplies.
Seeing him like have an idea thing, and I'm having one too, so I'm just trying to copy his face as best as I can to look like he's shocked and discovered something. I'm gonna take my chainmail out of my bag and my old battle axe. I'm gonna snap the top of the axe off on the ground and see if anybody reacts to the noise.
A couple of them do, yeah.
But they don't wake up.
Oh, as in the people sleep? No.
Yeah.
None of those people react to the noise.
Great. I give like a real thumbs up to Soul, and I'm gonna walk up and ask him to cast heat metal and do what I asked you about a couple of weeks ago, if you remember.
Yes, I believe I do, yeah.
Fantastic.
Wait, me or him? Okay, cool. Yeah, sweet. Easy. Awesome. We'll jump back into the brain. Venos, you are first up, my guy.
Brian.
So I am going to move to the top of the train carriage, and I'm just going to say what I said before, and this time audibly, so the creature can hear me. Am I supposed to be impressed by this? And I'm going to pull out Sidewinder and just fire 2 Eldritch Blasts at this thing.
Cool, roll the hit.
This thing.
This thing. Well, that's a great sword, but it's the same to hit, so it doesn't matter. It's a nat 20.
Awesome.
Hey.
Cool.
So that is, and then the second one is a 13.
Hits.
Oh, 13 hits. Well, the first nat 20 hits for 7, so hits for 14 damage.
Cool.
And the second Eldritch Blast hits for a big fat 6 damage.
Cool. As you fire them through the creature, it zips straight through, leaving a hole of smoke that slowly puts itself back together.
Thought so.
No.
And it did not seem to do anything to this creature.
Okay.
Oh no.
Anything else for the rest of your turn?
No, not for the rest of my turn, no.
Cool. That brings us to Vi.
Vi's gonna see the thing and be like, shit, fuck. They cast a spell. Just gonna cast Tasha's Mind Whip at it, considering she's in a psychological place, in a,
Cool.
like a mind realm.
Sweet.
To do some psychic damage.
Awesome.
I need a intelligence save.
Cool. Arlie, can you make an intelligence saving throw, please?
Knew it.
It is. Oh, the
Vodka.
it didn't roll again. 8.
I believe that's a fail.
Gross.
Okay. On a failed save, the target takes 3 psychic damage and it cannot take a reaction till its next turn. Moreover, on its next turn, it must choose whether it gets a move, an action, or a bonus action. It only gets one of the 3.
Arlie. Does Arlie take the damage?
Arlie takes the damage.
Fuck. And can't. Oh man.
What was the damage
Boy.
again? Sorry.
3d6. Sorry, I've got to.
So as the mind whip lashes out towards this creature, it just
8.
attaches to something, but then Arlie just kind of goes and just like drops to the floor onto her knees, taking the damage. How much?
8 damage.
8 damage.
I don't
2,
like
1,
Taking
this.
6.
8 psychic damage. Does that end Vi's turn?
Yeah.
Cool. Quick, before Gwilly's turn, Azoth and Sol, both of you have decently higher passive perceptions, yes? Yep.
Just say
You
yes.
both see like Arlie like shake slightly, and then stop again.
I'd probably walk over and kneel next to her,
Cool.
just watching, making sure she's not dying.
Yeah.
I can imagine Sol is standing there looking at Arlie like,
Yeah.
That's exactly how it was.
Cool.
I would like to let's call Ophelia over and just like put her close to her mum.
Yeah, Ophelia will like nuzzle in, but then like look at you worryingly as if to just not know what, like sensing that something's not right, essentially. Gwilly, it's your turn. Can't hear.
So nothing so far has had any effect.
Not so far, no.
Me. Just me.
Just you.
Yeah,
Just on me.
you do hear Arlie like scream in pain.
Oh, can I try casting Dispel Magic?
Go ahead.
Okay.
What are you centering it at?
The big scary monster. Oh no, Arlie.
At
Wait,
Arlie?
no, big scary monster. Big scary monster.
Okay. Cool. You cast Dispel Magic. It seems to just fizzle in this smoke form of the creature.
Oh, kind of expected that to happen. I won't do anything else unless someone needs healing.
Cool.
No.
That brings us to Charpok.
Visibly confused, Charpog turns around and how's Arlie looking?
Arlie's looking a bit hurt. She's like, you see her like touching her head, almost as if she's just got like a massive migraine.
And nothing's worked against the creature.
Not yet, no.
I walk up to Arlie.
Stab her.
I'm sorry! I punch her with one of my little arms.
Cool. Roll to hit.
It's a +2 to hit, so let's see. It's a 16.
Does that meet your armor class?
Beats it.
Good thing it's 0 damage because I have a -1 on strength.
Cool.
Yeah.
He like full on bitch slaps you.
And then I
Where's
look
your
at the
back?
creature real quick.
The creature
back
does
is
not
very
react.
much
It's just standing there, slowly growing bigger and bigger. Blood dripping from its pointed maw. Like
I'm
its
sorry, it
girdle
was
maw.
worth a try. Can I look around and see? Oh, we can't see any of the moats, can we?
No.
Should have uncanny dodge that.
I don't think there's anything else I can really do. Ooh. No, I've already used the action to attack. Okay, I can't do anything else then.
Cool.
Okay, cool.
You end your turn.
There's nothing else I can do.
Sweet. It is John's turn.
Okay, so if I ask what the orbs are doing, you're going to make me roll perception, aren't you?
There's enough of them in the space that you can see them like darting left and right. They're still
But
all
none of
doing
those
the
orbs.
same
Same thing.
things. Yeah.
Okay. First, I'm probably gonna have to use my action doing all this, but first I'm gonna boom the voice out.
Illusions are a coward's tool.
But then at the same time, I'm gonna turn around to Arlie, and with the astral arms active, I'm going to attempt to restrain her.
Okay. Cool. As you do that, as you begin to restrain her, I'll need you to do contested athletics, unless you're letting it happen, Arlie.
Let it happen.
Let it happen. Yeah, so I grapple her and restrain her, I guess then.
Yeah.
Cool. And then when I grab her, I'll be like, just in case, Arlie.
As you say those words, as it booms out, I don't think she's looking at all.
Looking at it. Dash off.
Actually, you're absolutely killing us. You're breathing into your mic so much.
Noticed myself doing that and stopped it, and then apparently did it again. I'm sorry.
Messaging and being like, Asher, Mike. And then Reese goes, hold up, I think it says Asher, Mike, and you weren't even looking.
So as you say those words out to the creature, a lot of you can hear a voice permeate the room around you, and it replies with, "That's big talk from you, Celestian."
Celestian.
That's the end of my turn.
That's the end of your turn. Cool. Zil, you are up.
When's this creature gonna have a turn? Fucking hell. Yeah, fuck it, why not? I'm gonna cast Calm Emotions. How far away is it? Oh, I'm right at the back. I'm gonna move up here. Ugh, excuse me, pardon me, coming through.
Single file line, please.
Yeah.
You're gonna move
okay.
to the back of the line when you're done with your turn.
yeah. When you're back, you rotate. I'm gonna cast Calm Emotion using my spell slot, my sorcery points rather than my spell slot.
Yep.
It's a 20-foot sphere.
Cool.
Not light. Calm Emotions. It's a charisma saving throw, please.
Cool. It succeeds.
You didn't even roll.
Roll?
No, I guess not. Well, I didn't want to do anything that was like damaging, just in case I didn't want to hurt Arlie anymore, and that was that's really the only non-damaging spell that I have. So that's gonna be my turn. Lucky I used my sorcery points.
Cool. That brings us to Arlie.
I know I am grappled right now, but I want to see if I can pull out my soul knives.
Yep. You definitely do. You
What?
pull out your soul knives, and they take
Yeah.
that smoky kind of visage.
Mm-hmm. And I think I'm gonna just say I'm gonna put one up to my arm like the top of my arm, so not like stabbing
Yep.
things, and just like poke it and see what happens. Like hurt myself with it. See what
They
happens.
dissipate through your arm.
I thought that might happen.
Does anybody else notice this? Or can we all notice this?
What's your passive perceptions? Maybe 15 and higher, being that it's a close action. Nothing that like she's not going. Ah!
I would have noticed everything you did.
Yeah, because you're staring at her like this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep my eye on you, Arlie.
Literally touches his eyeball.
Like takes out the visual thing, the visual like
orb.
Yeah.
Receiver.
That was a
And
new
then I go
mode.
and sit
was
across
Ethan's
the room
face.
with my eyeballs just facing like a camera.
Yeah, that was a new mode. Ethan's face just doing these ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what are you doing with the rest of your turn, Arlie?
I would like to take out. Hold on. What is that? The the dagger of silence. That was really hard to say. And I want to do it the same thing, because that's strapped to. Can I get it out? It's strapped to my side.
Yeah. You pull it out.
And then try and see if I can poke myself with that.
You can poke
one, 'cause
yourself with
that's
that
a
one.
physical blade. Does it hurt me?
Well, I mean, you're not poking hard enough, are you? Or
Yeah.
oh, okay. Then yeah, roll damage on it.
Wouldn't it be an auto hit?
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Roll damage on it.
But while I'm doing that, just want to be staring at the yucky man.
Cool.
When she
Hurt
does
me, I
pull the
believe.
blade out, I am like just gripping her tighter just to make so she can only like move her hands like a little bit.
Yeah. I don't want to like kill myself here, but I just want to see what happens.
The dagger like
Through my arm.
right in the back of the hand.
Oh, that's good. That's a good. That's 6 points of damage all up.
Cool. Take 6 points of damage.
But does it look like it affects the other dude?
He laughs in response to you trying that.
Tee.
I
Does he
don't
do his-
like.
does he
we
do
need
his
to know what kind
cackle?
of laugh he gives.
So it's like a deep like.
Yeah.
Does he do his cackle?
Yeah, that's definitely it.
Thanks. I hate it.
Yeah.
You're welcome. I hate it as well.
Cool. Is that end your turn?
Yeah. Yeah.
Sweet. It
That's
is.
the laugh.
It is the nightmare's turn. So on the nightmare's turn, it is going to. You guys watch as it raises its multi-jointed hands, reaching towards the cart. It clutches the passenger cart that you are currently on from the bottom, lifting it into the air towards its mouth.
Eat us.
Your first instinct is to just hold on to something as it does this. It stares at you all with its eyeless face and licks its lips. Opening its mouth, you see layers upon layers of sharp, jagged teeth. It lifts the carriage above its head and unhinges its jaw, dropping you all into the impeding
I was
darkness.
gonna say I want Still to be like, nothing can hurt me here. Everything's fake. Whee! He just jumps in.
Geronimo!
He dives directly towards a tooth on purpose. He's like, ha ha ha.
As
No, I
you
don't
all
actually
fall,
know why.
you lose sight of each other in the darkness.
Oh, Vanos had his hand up, by the way.
Venos?
Oh, I kind of had one thing to say, like, as we're being lifted, is there... Because, like, there's this sort of inkling that it seems to feed on our fear. Like, it's getting big, it's getting scary, it's showing us all these hallucinations. Is there any way to, like, is that a justified feeling that it seems to be feeding on our fear?
I mean, you, like...
You
I
can
can't.
do what you-
Yeah, like I can't say that that is not a justified feeling because it's all to do with what you believe or your character believes. Like I can't
I just
say that
wanna-
is a justified feeling. You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay, well, so Venos is going to yell out, so as the carriage is being lifted, I'm just going to yell out, and just, call it a warlock's instinct. I'm going to say, it feeds on our fear. Don't let it starve.
Don't let it
Don't
starve.
let it
Don't let it starve.
Oh, I was gonna
Damn
say,
it,
don't
Venom.
feed
You hear
but
you
let
hear
it
it
starve was
first.
better. I was gonna say don't feed it, but let it starve was better.
Wait, what do you mean? Don't let it
You
stop.
said
What do you
don't
mean?
let it starve, but you mean let it starve.
Let it starve.
Yeah, cool.
It feeds on our fear, so let it starve.
I'm scared what Venos means by that.
Cool.
Good, you should be
Sweet.
scared of me, baby.
As you all fall into the darkness, I need you all to roll a d20 for me.
D20.
How about
Oh, I rolled exactly what I rolled before.
And while you guys are rolling, we are going to cut back to the room. We see Arlie there with like mismatched cups and mugs filled with alcohol. It was some sort of like, some are filled with wine, some are filled with like some sort of spirits, some are filled with like the beer that Feng drinks. So like you can see like a murky layer of like, what do you call it?
Backwash.
Like backwash at the top of the liquid. And you see him there,
Wow.
like with his hands out, talking to Ildrex, the Dragonborn, and he's like, okay. So how you say, throw ball into cup, yeah. Drink cup, yeah. And Ildrex is like, I don't understand. Like, am I drinking the cup? Are you? He looks to Azoth for some sort of like. Do you get what is happening here?
You see me like shake my head and like whisper to Soul, he's missing the whole point of the game.
I'll whisper back. Maybe we just get him to drink all of them.
Keep drinking, it'll come to you, mate. Keep going, you'll get it, you'll see it.
You see Arlie, he kind of goes, all right, and then he just starts sculling from the mugs and the cups.
Oh my god. I love Arlie.
I
love him.
Sweet.
I'm glad it's
And
not real.
yeah, we come back to, I mean, he kind of is real. He's a facet of my imagination. So back into the brain.
Yeah, Ollie stays on during sex.
Gwilly, D20 roll.
11.
Oh, actually, I should be writing these down. Give me a sec.
Did I accidentally fidget with my D20 instead of, and as such had to try really hard to remember what I rolled?
John.
Yeah.
I got a 16.
16, you're a
I'm a
grandmother.
grandmother.
Vi.
What?
20.
It's a vine.
Do you not know this?
Charpok.
A massive 3.
Cool. Venos.
I too got a 16.
You're a grandmother as well. And Zil.
I got 3.
3 and Arlie.
Jesus.
9.
9. Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna do some quick math.
I lie. I have seen that Vine before. It's been a while since I've watched
Been a while.
some Vine compilations.
Nice.
Don't rub it in that you're so young that you needed to absorb vines through compilations. Jesus
I really
Christ.
like that you're
You know
the
what I think?
same
Cool.
generation as him.
So,
Literally,
Your
how many
age!
older?
Tim, your age! Ignore the
You're not my
97!
age.
as you guys all fall into the darkness, let's get some new music going.
And yeah.
So, Gwilly, Charpok, and Zil, you all continue to fall in the dark abyss, eventually hitting solid ground. Everywhere you see that same green smoke that blurs all vision after a certain distance around you. Materializing from the smoke, you are together. You see each other as you guys fall. Materializing from the smoke in the distance is what looks like a tavern of sorts. It is a familiar tavern. It looks like the Malevolent Traveler from
The one with the haunted
Masaville.
room?
Haunted room?
This is the one with the haunted room, yes?
No. It's a different one.
Masaville was the...
This is the one that you guys set on fire.
Yeah. Yeah. Stay there.
Yeah, that
Okay,
one.
sorry, go on.
Having no other option, but to go ahead, you guys head into the tavern. You look
I could
around.
just stay out here in the smoke.
The smoke is like slowly pushing you, beckoning you towards this thing.
Turn around and go, fuck you, smoke.
You look in and see the large U-shaped tavern that you see like normal. Not on the image, because the image I couldn't get to make it look like that. So whatever.
Sure.
You see the large U-shaped bar at the back with 2 large barrels of alcohol behind it.
I set the barrels of alcohol on fire, even though wine does not flammable.
Next, so John, Vi, and Venos, you all fall through the darkness, eventually hitting solid ground. Everywhere you see is that same green smoke. Materializing from the smoke in the distance is what looks to be a crash site. It is a familiar crash site. This was the crash site of the ship you guys tried to take to Terra Machina. Scattered debris lies everywhere around you. On the horizon, appearing from the smoke, seems to be a pirate skiff heading in your general direction. Let me show you that one.
God
Who is
damn
in this?
Ragnar.
So
Who
this
in
is
group, sorry?
this is John, Vi, and Venos.
I'm just going to say a weak imitation.
There is no response. Arlie, as you fall, you see your friends one by one disappear into the darkness. You find yourself eventually hitting solid ground to be in the Chrysalis Town Square, where you first met Bird and the group. The demonic creature forms from the green smoke in front of you, and then another, and another, and another, until you are completely surrounded by them. The directionless voice permeates around you. All of you hear this as it speaks. You hear, "Look, your friends have abandoned you."
I don't believe that for a second.
"Look around. Do you see them?"
No, but I feel them. They're not far.
He kind of like scoffs at that response. As they all stare blankly at you, he continues and says, "I could give you power, you know. Come on, just give in. Give me control again. It'll be fun. Wasn't it great all those years? You probably don't remember, but it was fun. Do you want the power, little one?"
Sam's face. Increasingly more and more concerned. You're like,
What do you mean? When did you have control?
You hear him then go, "Let me show you." A flash of green light obscures your vision, and you are instantly transported to the foot of a large wizard's tower.
yay, Astral Sea clip show.
Yeah, pretty much.
Greatest hits.
The smoke that kind of creates everything around you moves almost as if there's like some sort of small breeze. As you stand there, you feel someone walk through you. You recognize this figure as yourself, but made out of the green smoke. Its eyes glowing in the same bright green light. The figure begins to walk towards the entrance of the tower, and it walks through the front door. What do you want to do?
Follow her.
Cool. You follow this smoke visage and enter through the front door of this tower. You see a large round room full to the brim with books, tools, and arcane contraptions. You just manage to catch the smoke version of yourself walking around the corner on the far wall.
Okay.
Cool. You turn the corner to find a large staircase ascending the tower. A thin trail of green smoke follows the staircase up above. You begin to hear voices echo around you. One yours and the other unknown to you. The first unknown to you voice says, "According to my instruments, there's indeed multiple souls inside your body." The unknown voice says, "It seems like an older male with some sort of accent." You then hear your own voice say, "Can you split them?"
God.
Yeah. What do you want to do?
Was that Arlie?
Yeah, that was
meant to be me.
my male version of Arlie because I can't get the same cadences.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm very deep voiced right now.
So you can see this smoke trail heading up the staircase.
Okay. The news about multiple souls is just confirming things for this Arlie. I'm gonna follow the smoke trail.
Cool. You ascend the stairs to a platform above where you see two shapes. One being the smoked version of you, and the other an unfamiliar shape. It stands about 3 feet tall. It looks to be a gnome of some sorts. The ever-moving smoke... What?
Is it who I think it is?
I don't know. The ever-moving smoke make it hard to see details. You hear another snippet of the conversation between the figures. The male voice states, "Well, the rumor has it was buried with him." The male voice speaks. And then your smoke visage responds with, "And where is that?" You can see this smaller smoke one that is not you is currently turning around and grabbing a book and looking into the book. Your smoke visage takes a few steps closer towards this individual. In its right hand, you see a blade appear made of a translucent green light. The gnome then responds, "In a vault." And then you blink for a second, and you find yourself in the same position as the smoke figure, now with your dagger firmly planted in this gnome's back. The area around you slowly starts to separate, as if a big gust of wind is blowing away the smoke. You find yourself in darkness again. The feeling of guilt and dread begin to take over your system. You close your eyes, feeling tears start to fall down your face. To the rest of the group, as you guys were standing in your split areas, you noticed yourselves. You saw your friends slowly seep into the area that you're in, and the background and the visages that you saw slowly fade away, and it seemed like you were in some sort of glass container. You saw all of that happen. Except from your perspective, there was no ghost. There was no like, what do you call it? Smoke shape of Arlie. It was always just Arlie, as you see her today. This glass thing that you're in, as Arlie is taken away from in this darkness, you see her fall to her knees, crying. The glass container holding you above, gets closer and closer to Arlie and the ground. It disappears in the darkness as you fall, all to the same level as Arlie, and are free to approach.
Arlie,
What was that?
I agree. What was that?
Apparently, it's a memory or something. Why would I do that?
John?
It looks like You did it from where we were standing.
Well, I was shown it as a memory. I was watching the smoky version of me do that. But I don't understand why I would do that.
You don't
You-
understand why a lot of things happen to you right now.
I don't know who that was.
Does anybody recognize this figure?
You can make, as in the smaller figure. You can
The-
all make
yeah.
history checks if you would like.
Cool. Gods.
Including me or not including me? 'Cause I feel like
You can make one, yes, but you'd be making it a disadvantage.
Well,
God, Natalie.
it was 6.
2 nat 20s in a row for Vi.
Fuck.
Fuck.
No, she doesn't. Vi does not recognize it.
Shit.
No.
I
97.
rolled a 16.
It looks somewhat familiar, but you can't really tell.
I rolled 17.
It looks like a gnome.
Can
23.
Huh?
I got 23.
It looks like a gnome.
Gnome.
So you said to me it looked familiar.
Yes, but you can't quite place where it was. Where it was
outside of the game, if I was playing a previous character,
Some type of character in a wizard tower.
kind of familiarish.
I'll approach Arlie like closer to her, and she's on her knees, right?
Yes. Yep.
No, I'll get on my knees and I'll take one of her hands. Like, what did the small figure mean by you have multiple souls? In your head or in your body or?
Well, same, I guess. I've always kind of felt like, I think I've told you, I'm not alone in here. I've always had that voice. So, before you explode.
Sorry. I just wanted to say that I realized I can re-roll my things using my sorcery points. So I'm going to use a sorcery point, and I got 21. Do I recognize who it is?
You do.
Yes, let's fucking go!
It is
Oh, wait.
Master
I think it
Fanwell.
is.
Yeah.
Oh, Master Fedwell. Oh,
Wait, Master Fandwell.
interesting. Yes.
Master Fandwell wasn't a gnome.
Wasn't he?
Master Fanwell to Zil is
Is a gnome.
a
Ah.
He did talk about that earlier, just FYI.
Just fucking hold on. Where's the fucking? All right. Still talking to Arlie. I'll just say to him like, I'm curious how you came to have all these different souls in your mind.
Well, I only think that there's one extra one. There's me and the dark thing. And I think it attached itself when it tried to kill me the first time.
But didn't that small figure say you have multiple?
Double could mean two.
Yeah,
But who
not
else
wrong.
is in there then? I've never met them. I
Nathan,
think.
Yes.
Mr. DM,
Yes. Mr.
we are in
Charpot.
some kind of mindscape.
Yes.
That doesn't mean that my mind can,
You haven't tried.
sitting next to Arlie, I'll just step back a little bit and I'll try and concentrate and see if I can bring forth the other things in my head.
Roll me a D100.
Do I have DID?
Could I ask Ollie, could you try and just create something?
I'll try and make like vines grow.
Sorry, when I thought you were going to be like, I'm going to try and make a vine. Like, that's what
Vine.
I was like,
Vines are dead.
Roadworks ahead.
yeah,
I
vine's
did
different.
vine.
I
Yeah,
sure hope it does.
Or back.
Roll me a D100, Ali, and we'll chop up.
Where's
37.
Cool.
D100?
You push as hard as you can, Charpok. And the rest of you watch as out of the smoke next to Charpok, another Charpok appears, acting differently.
Charpoks?
No!
How
Hello?
I'm gonna have you talk to yourself.
Fuck.
Charpok.
Okay, so we'll say Charpok original and then Smoke Charpok. How about that? I'll say, hello? So, well, it's been a while, hasn't it? Archie? One and only. I'm glad you remember me. Is this... Yeah, that's hi, Arlie.
Hello.
And, points to Zill. I swear I've seen... Oh, fucking Zill's not there.
Pretend I'll be Zil.
Okay. And it's been a while since I've seen that one, and not in your mind, Charbox. It's another location. What do you mean? I can't reveal all my secrets, as you know. I'm gonna wait until Zill's back.
As you try and conjure the vine, what was your D100 roll?
It was a 7.
Cool. You try as hard as you can, almost busting your poo-poo valve.
I'm a poo-poo valve.
Random Australian joke for the lot of you. Nothing seems to apparate. However, the smoke. We'll do the Zill thing real quick, and then we'll change scenery.
Okay. So Zill, you bastard, you
Yes?
left at the most opportune moment.
Sorry, I had to pee.
I rolled a thing to try and do something, and another Charpok appeared out of smoke.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a little conversation with myself, and Smoke Charpok points to you and goes, "But I do remember this one. It's been a while. I haven't seen it in Charpok's mind, but in court a while ago."
In court?
As in, like, your court.
Like small claims court?
Accident you had.
Yeah, Judge Judy. She's an elf in this universe.
People's court.
So,
When I was at the old Yiddy Hi-Fi, I got small claims. I was threatened with small claims once because I wouldn't return a guy's pair of headphones.
That would have been fun to go to.
Yeah, could have been a little adventure. So court, what do you mean?
Like your court, like your people.
back at your home. My name's Archibald.
Lovely to meet you. I'm not sure if I recognize you.
You wouldn't. Not in this.
Oh, okay.
Not in this.
Did you know me well?
No. I was more of a playboy philanthropist. You know, just hung around the high society, and obviously you were
Right.
there.
Yes. Well, it's interesting having someone who knew me before I left. What are you doing here?
I'm part of his mind. Hey!
As you say that, the smoke clears, almost as if a gust of smoke, as a gust of wind kind
Other
of blows
Charpok
away,
goes.
and other Charpok vanishes. As the smoke of other Charpok is blown away, it blows to one side. You kind of instinctively watch it as it's the person that you were speaking to, and it creates a column of stone. After a few seconds, it becomes a statue, a shrine of some sorts. Arlie, you recognize this shrine immediately. It is the shrine to the goddess Atia.
Atia!
It is the statue. It's a statue of her with a stone pillar at her back. You notice that there are a few candles that are currently lit in front of her, giving off a faint light. And while you're taking that information in, we're going to cut back to everybody outside of the dream. You see, Arlie is currently like slurring his words, and he's like, "Hey man, what you big muscle man? You just gotta have drink." And he's like pointing at Azoth.
Can I like throw a ball bearing and see if he can catch it?
He just it hits him in the head, and then he does
So you're still not getting it, mate. You gotta get deeper, or you're not gonna find it. I'm gonna kill him.
And then he starts drinking, but you notice it doesn't really drink. It just kind of like washes down his face onto his like shirt. He is getting really fucked up by the second. Every once in a while, like Vola will like look at you and be like, "Don't you think this is a bad idea? Like he might hurt himself."
He wants to figure the game out. You can
Yes,
stop him,
but-
but he'll never know. This is a choice for you to make, not for him.
You see her like visually confused. Confusion, just fills her face. You see Feng is enjoying this whole thing, like full on like chugging the beers back, at the same rate, but is obviously not affecting him as much. Sol, what are you doing?
Back at Arlie, and I'm just building a tower of cards on her chest.
Okay, cool. Every once in a while, as you were like building it, what do you call it? Ophelia would like look up and then just go and kind of like give a snout humph and blow your card deck down, as if trying to
Good.
protect her mother from
What a good
cards.
daughter. Good little
Sol just
baby.
thinks it's a game that he's playing with her now. So just keeps
Yeah.
it.
I think when I'm done causing chaos, I'd like try to breathe a bit of cold breath on my hands and just have it on like Arlie's head and temple, trying to like calm her as best I could.
Yeah, so as you do that, like Ophelia comes over and like just like rests her head on top of Arlie's head in between your two hands. Kind of
Sweet.
like going against what you're trying to do, but
That's all
you know,
Worth it.
she's trying to help somehow. Cool. We will go back into the mind. So there you guys stand at this statue, this
I'm
shrine.
gonna start digging through my bag immediately to see if I have anything. I don't, but I'm gonna start digging around. Like maybe there's a sweet in here, or some flowers, or something. I have a voice to do.
I point at it with 3 hands and I say, "Who's this bitch?"
As you do that, the
this
creature's
bitch.
voice fills the room, and it says, "She couldn't save you that day. She can't save you now."
But she did. I'm still here,
Checkmate atheist.
and I'm gonna get down at the altar.
As
And
you
just
approach the altar, you
start-
hear the voice again. It says, "She did this to us. It is her fault."
How could she have done this to us? What is us?
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Am I close enough to give guidance?
No. Well, you are,
Because
but
I
you don't
am
know
on-
it's happening.
Okay, but like, can we assume that I'm being super overprotective of Ali right now and just like constantly giving them guidance?
Do the thing where she's like touching someone, but like just hands.
If it was an ability check, I'd allow it. But because it's a save, she doesn't know it's coming.
I'm gonna use Cybolstered Knack as well.
Cool.
Get out.
Okay.
Good.
Gets up and leaves.
Still a 6.
Cool. Cool. Flashes
Yeah, cool.
of images appear in your head. The lot of you see Arlie racked with pain. You take Arlie. Where's my dice? 10 points of psychic damage.
Remember when we
Any
were talking about
noticeable
this,
choice?
Nathan? And you said, "Yeah, I know it's gonna be taking damage," and I was like, "I bet I am." And you said, "Hey, not."
Yeah, no, that was before I rewrote all of my notes because I had a week off to just contemplate on imagery and shit. It was great. I'll answer your question real quick, Sol, because I did hear it. Yeah, you see her body like shake slightly, but then stop. Nothing seems out of the
I'm gonna
ordinary.
Yeah, I'm gonna assume something's happening, and just do a quick Just a quick cure wounds.
Cool. I will save you the spell slot and say that it does not take.
Shit. Well, you're on your own, Arlie. Back to my card down.
John?
Stop moving. You're not gonna have the card down.
Arlie, is this person, the statue, someone important to you?
Only the most important. This is my goddess. This is Atia. She created everything around in my world.
I'm going to reach into my bag and pull out one of the warm flowers from the tree
Yes.
at the... What's that place called?
That place that we went to.
Yeah, the Soul.
place,
Like,
yeah.
the Soul had a thing with the trees. I forget what the place is called.
That was on
Masaville.
Yeah, that one.
No,
Yeah, well,
no,
like in
it wasn't
the-
Masaville. It was
Yeah, it was the one that was under the ground.
Zesto.
Yeah.
That wasn't Masaville.
was
That's
Zesto.
Zesto. Zesto's
Yeah, it was Zesto.
Okay.
It was at
so I'm
Sediment
gonna pull out
Central.
Sediment
one of-
Central.
Yeah, I'm going to pull out the flower that I got from the tree, and I'm going to hand it to Arlie.
Thank you. This is exactly what I needed. And I'll just... Well, I'm just gonna go up to the altar and lay it at her feet. And
Cool. As
Okay.
you lay it on her feet, you feel a warm touch on the side of your cheek, accompanied with the word, yeah, back slap, backhand slap. That's what you get for calling me bitch. No, so you feel this warm sensation on the side of your face. You instinctively like shed a tear, and the hand wipes the tear from your face. Before you can look up to see what it is, you hear the words, "I'm sorry, my child," and then it disappears as you look up.
for what? And then I'm just gonna yell into the abyss. You need to explain these things to me. What is happening? I don't understand.
The creature responds, "You need to give in."
I can't give in to something that I don't know.
Why not? You've done it before.
That was a different me. This me will not.
Do we all hear this?
You do, yes.
What if you do?
I don't know. I don't remember. What do you mean? I gave
Listen
in
to your
before?
friend. Give me control.
Hold on, now he's contradicting. He's like,
That
not
is-
your friend, are your friend?
Yeah.
What the
I was
fuck?
gonna say. I was like,
That
Which
have you
story
not
straight?
met manipulators?
Sure.
I. How did
True.
How did I give in before, and now I have to give in again? I don't understand. What do you mean?
You were weak. Mind of a
When?
child.
Can anybody else hear this?
we can
Like,
all hear this,
Yeah.
yes.
Did I cause the destruction?
There's no response.
Are
Oh.
you me, or are you attached to me?
She did this.
Who is she?
Your
Say her name.
so-called goddess.
Atia creates. You destroy.
There's no response. Venos?
Hearing all of this, like through sort of the thing, I'm just going to yell out, as one who communes with those beyond the void, you think you are powerful, but you are nothing compared to the endless nothing.
I would like to hold Ollie's hand.
Cool. You hold Arlie's hand.
Sometimes people are more aggressive and sometimes people are just supportive.
Yeah, like, that's how it is. The creature does respond to you, Venos, with, "You know nothing of the void."
Neither do you, friend.
"I know more than you will ever know." And then the statue begins to lose shape as you see the smoke slowly falling and darkness replacing it. John?
Do I recognize? Is it Artia?
Atia?
And
Tia, yeah.
Tia.
Atia? Do I recognize Atia?
You can make a history check.
And do I recognize, now that I've seen what he probably looks like, do I recognize the figure of the
You can make a history check.
just one?
Yep.
18?
18, cool. You definitely recognize Atia. You've seen her in certain circles.
Yep.
You don't recognize the creature.
Cool.
As the smoke begins to fade, a lot of you begin to feel tightness pressing on your guys' chests, and almost as if being pulled by something. You are all pulled straight into the air, and you all reawaken at Arlie's house.
What?
No.
Was
I have to go
that
back.
the chains pulling us all back?
They were chains.
I'm just going to yell out. I think we just had a little bit of help from the man above.
I look to Soul.
Arlie,
Yeah,
you wake
sounds
up
like
in a
me.
pile of playing cards.
What?
Um,
What did you do? Why?
I feel like we weren't done there.
I was not done.
I feel like we had more.
I communed with the void, and the void chained us and helped us. And I feel that if he knew to pull us out then, we needed to be pulled out then.
Not sure if I totally agree, but I feel like we could have. I feel like we could have done more. I feel like I haven't helped the situation.
All I have
And
is
you are-
questions. I still have more questions.
Even as a prince, who are you to argue with a god?
As you guys are having this conversation, Arlie, in your head, you hear the creature speak. It says, "I'm still here. Come back if you want to chat."
I could just talk to you from here because you won't leave me alone.
And there's no response.
I hate you.
No response.
Good. Get the cat.
Cool. As you guys are back in this room, you see Vola currently with a bucket in front of Arlie, who is vomiting his guts up. You see Fang pointing and laughing at the dismay of Arlie. You see Aisha is currently clutching her arm slightly. She seems quite drained from having to focus magic. You see Bird instantly rushes straight to Arlie, not even caring about the lot of you, making sure she's okay in her motherly, not motherly way. Yes, Charpok?
Don't have to do it right away, but at first opportunity, I want to speak to what the fuck was his name? Kothor.
Cool. Kothor is not there. She's the only one that was missing. While I do that, before we go to break, can I get a perception check from you, please?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. I don't
What
get guidance
about-
on this.
Everyone did a perception check.
All right, that dice has gone forever. Nat one.
That one? Cool.
If
With the
time
plus
is
8,
a concept in a
9.
dream, and I still have see invisibility up, would I see anything?
You do, actually. So, Charpok, you don't see this, but John, you see floating silvery strands of what looks to be webbing, just floating through the air, and then all of a sudden they go tight and wrap themselves around each one of your party members.
Oh fuck.
And that is where we're going to take the last break for the night. Unless all your things quick.
Oh, I just wanted to walk over to Aisha and just make sure she was alright because she seemed pretty drained from the.
She just kind of
whole
like
thing.
nods and
Thank her for helping as well.
yeah, awesome. Sweet, yeah. So we are going to take a break, real quick. So couple minutes, we'll be back. So get up, stretch your legs,
Stay the line,
get something to
Nathan.
eat, get something to drink, do a little dance, make a little love, get down tonight.
Is it
And yeah,
actually required that we make a little love on every break?
Yes.
Yes.
Just a little bit though.
yeah, just a
Just a
tiny
little
bit, tiny
Just
bit.
a-
Bum, bum,
1
bum,
minute.
bum.
And because
if I'm honest.
because somebody didn't like it, I'm going to say it again. We will be back in uno momento, por favor. Welcome back, everybody. How's everybody doing after that massive lore dump of craziness? We are going to be continuing where we left off before break. The group is currently now all in Arlie's house. There's a few members tending to the group. The rest of them are tending to Arlie, who is heavily intoxicated
That's what we like to see.
because of someone who shall remain nameless.
Rename
Mainless.
Rename mainless.
Yeah.
Maybe he shouldn't be so annoying.
Can't relate. I have a stunning mane.
Yeah. So what do you guys want to do?
The moment we get up and I see the strands, I'm gonna stand up and then walk over to
strand.
Zill and then like try to like grab the thread of him to see if I can see
I'm
it.
like,
Cool.
what the fuck are you doing?
As you're like reaching for it, they disappear from vision.
And then I'm gonna look at someone else and I'm gonna walk over to Charpok and I'm gonna like try and grab it off him and then like the next person and then
John,
just like
John, what are you doing?
there's strands webs on
My strand.
there They're
On who?
gone.
On who?
everybody.
Sharpbox like, oh
It's
fuck.
it's fine. They're gone.
No, it's not. On everyone
Yes.
in our group.
Yes, I believe so.
Sharpbox, what do these
I
what do
believe-
these strands mean? What do they why
What do
you
they mean?
seem so-
What do the numbers mean, Chopper?
Strands, Sharpbox, what do they mean?
I think we're all due for a visit to a certain location in the near
Actually-
future.
Is this certain location?
It's
I
a
want
place that
I want you to give me as much detail as possible.
it's a place that should not be remembered. That's all I could really give you.
Yet
Are
you remember it?
Okay. We need to deal with what's going on with Arlie.
I'm just vibing.
Do you want to know
I'm
what it's called right now or later?
Right now, if there's something that is affecting the entire party, I'd like to know.
It's multiple names, but I have heard names called the Mother's Myriad, the Adrift's Red Refuge, the Lost Soul Lair, and the most common one, Forgotten Sanctuary.
I can't help but laugh at every single time you said each one of those names. Drew's eyebrow went,
Once again, the eyebrows in
On
control
point.
of themselves. Also on point.
Continue.
What was it
It's,
called? What was the last one you said? Sorry,
The Forgotten Souls.
The Forgotten Sanctuary.
Forgotten
Sorry.
Sanctuary. Forgotten Sanctuary.
All you need to know is once a strand has been linked to you, you're destined to go there.
And I take it from the way you talk that it's not a good place, not a nice place.
Let's just say I should not have returned from there and I should not be living. But because of that place, I think I continue to live.
Considering the origin of this party, I believe a few people might find some answers there. If that's
Well-
the case.
Greeley was the first one that I saw that strand on.
Oh. I've never been anywhere.
Yeah, I think the person you're searching for has something to do with it.
People.
People then. Multiple. Then Arlie, and now you tell me you saw it on everyone.
Yes, they are like white strands of like hair or
Webbing.
web. Yes.
Zil, can you stop flipping me off?
Sorry.
Anyway, we're destined there apparently. I don't know when. It could be tomorrow. It could be 3 months from now.
Sick.
But, Ali, do you remember this wizard?
I remember what he looks like now, but as far as I actively know, that was the first time I had seen him.
Can anyone
I
draw
don't know
that saw this?
Well,
I happen to be what you would call proficient with painting tools.
if I had to put a name to it, it'd be proficient with.
Yes.
Do you think we could possibly at least like draw or an image of the tower?
Perhaps next time we go to the market, I will pick up some painting supplies. Plus, I have an idea for something. So, 2 birds, 1 stone.
Don't speak about birds. And I looked at bird.
Yes, 2
Just about to see.
ferrets with 1 stone.
When you say ferrets, Bird just kind of goes.
Also, did I tell the party that I don't think I told the party that I recognized the gnome? I will let the party know that I recognize the gnome.
Is he really dead?
Oh, as far as I know, he's still alive. Last time I saw him, he was alive and well. That long
when-
ago.
Yeah, if you were to give it a time frame, months, years.
Weeks.
I mean, weeks,
Oh,
even
yeah,
days,
true.
perhaps.
Sol, how long have we been playing for so far in game time?
At least 15 days.
There you go.
15 days. So
2
I mean,
weeks.
it'd be a matter
It's
of-
over
after
2
this.
weeks.
It'd be a matter of weeks, like within the last month, last 4 weeks.
Could that have
probably
been
would
the
have seen.
future me? Is my timeline wibbly wobbly? Is it soup?
Timey-wimey.
Is it a weird soup?
Is it the weird soup?
Good old time is a weird soup.
Potentially, but I don't see what the connection between Master Fanwell and you would be.
He was doing research for me about the multiple personalities in me. I think I have dissociative identity disorder.
Well, potentially our next lead could be Master Fanwell.
What if I just kill him?
I mean, I would say he's not too easy to kill.
I
What does
just,
that mean?
yeah, what
well,
does that mean?
He's an extremely powerful wizard. I don't think he would allow himself to be killed so easily.
And what if I'm a really sneaky person that really wants to kill him?
Well,
I really don't want to kill him.
well,
Yes,
we can,
you do.
You
We can
need to shut up.
we can figure out something so that we make sure potentially you just don't come in to see him with us, or
Why is he
you.
meant to study me?
Well, we can explain to him what we've seen and what we've done, and he can go from there. He can say, yes, bring her in. No, I don't need her here. We can do this remotely.
I don't
That sort
like
of
the
thing.
lack of autonomy there.
Well, I think for now, to get more answers on what is happening, potentially Master Fanwell could be a good source of information. The only issue is being, of course, that he is on Shalagoth, where I am not exactly going to be welcomed with open arms.
Oh, so for like the 50th time I'm being pointed back towards Shalagoth?
Maybe it's time.
Yes, unfortunately, but in the spirit of helping the party and figuring out what is going wrong with you, I believe we should return.
I can put some makeup on you, and you'll look not as much like you.
We wouldn't want to stand out, says the robot with wings.
I agree. I think if we are going back to Shalagoth, we want to keep as low profile as possible.
Or we just say that you're a king impersonator. You do it for kids' parties.
That could work, but a drag king, yeah.
Yeah.
But also potentially, if the now current king / future me, kind of, can. I'm not sure if I told you this, but before we entered your mind, he spoke to me again.
What?
Oh,
I kind of want to go talk to him because, like, if he's like future you, then he could know future me.
I don't know if you want to talk to him. He's not a very nice person.
Sometimes you're not a very nice person.
I mean, yes, but he is more of a not nice person in a genocidal maniac sort of way, whereas
Well,
I'm
so
not a
am I,
nice.
apparently. And so is the voice in my head. They'll probably get along so well. Maybe they'll get along so well that he leaves me and attaches to him.
If we kill you, will future you die?
Let's not test that theory.
What if we cut off one of your fingers and it doesn't grow back?
Why
it
would my
change it for
fingers?
him?
Why would my fingers grow back?
Would
I
we
don't
cut
know.
off finger?
Magic.
What? Magic.
John, what did you want to
Your
say to me?
fingers grow back.
Mine do.
If
What
we
are
are
you?
having some issues with the concept of time, when
The clock's up.
noticing Vi is still asleep, conveniently because that's not here. Just gonna gesture at maybe we could ask Vi some of these questions, as her magic seems to be tied quite closely to the concept of time.
That is
That's
very
not a
true.
bad idea. Yeah.
Wait. When did I lose all the information and identity like days before we met her?
I believe she had
Wasn't it a
been-
couple years?
Couple years? Was it like 6 years?
Yeah, I think it.
2 years.
He'll comment in the sections surely soon.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yes, zoo.
She's calling out
Days.
from.
Yeah.
Days.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that doesn't line up with my timeline. That's fine.
No, but she had been obviously around a long time before then. We do not know her origin before that.
What if she fucked up the timeline with her time magic?
This is a possibility.
I
Well,
am intrigued.
I think first priority at the moment is to retrieve our ship.
Oh shit! That's still happening.
Oh, I
Yes.
forgot.
Yes, we currently don't have a ship. So first priority is retrieve our ship, then return to Haku, let him know that we have done what he requested. Then I guess we head
We
to
sit
Shalagoth.
on the toilet. We got this.
So good. No, I knew what it was, but it was funny because I realized that you're also doing the Arlie voice, which sounds like Guru voice. Then I guess we head to Shalagoth.
Yes. Well, I guess I'm excited, but I used to be excited to go to Shalagoth because I might glimpse the prince, and now you're just here.
Oh, okay.
I think I
See how
should,
it is.
if I go in the Shalagoth, I think I should reconnect with someone close and personal to see if I
Archie?
know
Yes.
anything. Yeah, that was the
Yes.
first time I talked to him. Bit weird.
That was really weird.
Yeah.
You knew him
I
quite
think,
well. But
yeah, he could definitely be useful if we're heading back to Shalagoth.
Never had him in my mind before I became Cocoon Boy.
interesting.
But
Um,
Shalagoth, agreed.
like I said, the only issue is I think that the current king has at least some form of link with me, seeing as
But it's
how
you.
he. Yes, but obviously, if I return to Shalagoth, then he's going to know right away that I am on Shalagoth.
Mm.
I think I might speak to Haku about potentially something that could help hide my presence from him, if there is a way to do that.
Tinfoil hat.
What'd you
Yeah.
say?
A
Tinfoil
tinfoil hat.
Yeah, literally.
What if we get you an
Yeah.
iron suit or an iron box? Not iron, lead.
Just chuck in
Lead
soul.
suit.
Roll it in the
Yeah.
ocean and just see what happens.
What if you
I was gonna
just
say,
died?
lead-
Once
Yeah,
again,
what
we're
if
back
you
to
just- what if you guys just killed me?
We're back to where
What
we
if,
were.
what
We'll
if
find
you
out.
guys fucking killed me? Yeah, give me a lead suit and just make me fucking infertile.
You
Infertile.
don't want kids. Do you want kids?
Wait, does your
No,
future you
no.
have kids?
Now's my opportunity. I know what I'm gonna do to kill future me. I'm gonna make myself infertile. I cast Ray of Sickness on my balls. It's like a dose of radiation. It's like an X-ray.
Buffalo Soldier.
Yeah, well, I think now our goal is to retrieve our ship or find our ship wherever it's gone.
Bird pipes up and is like, I probably suggest you rest, if anything, first.
Yeah. I feel like shit.
I feel great.
Of course you do. You guys aren't the ones that got hurt in there.
And then you hear Arlie pipe up and he's
Do you
like,
need healing?
Allie, you just. I'm guessing that Azoth was trying to teach you how to do something, and you did it wrong.
He embarrassed himself the whole time. I did nothing.
I believe you.
Vola just like, when you say you did nothing, she just gives you like, she just stares daggers at you.
I get that we're in a bit of a strife, and I don't know who the fuck Archibald is, but guys, watch this. And I'll put a cup and try to throw a ball bearing into it.
Make a dex check.
12?
Yeah, it goes in the cup.
You guys see that? And now you drink.
That I drink.
Now you drink, yeah.
What?
Yeah, it's a game.
I drink.
You get it as you drink more.
game.
It'll make more sense.
There's nothing in the cup. It's just a ball bearing, isn't it?
No, there was the cup that he grabbed was one of Feng's backwash ones.
Interesting odor.
And you pull
Yeah, you'll
like
get it more.
a tiny little bit of like yucky phlegm from your teeth.
Oh, Chopper loves it.
Yeah.
Propane. See? You see?
Hello, this game. More.
I'll throw another
You
ball
guys,
bearing.
you guys can keep playing. I don't want to watch this. That was
Anyway,
disgusting.
ship.
Sleep.
Sleep and ship.
Cool. So we are all going down for a long rest, correct? It is about that
Yeah.
time.
Well, it's 5 to 11.
No, I mean like about that time as in the
Yeah.
game.
Yes, that was a joke. Oh my god.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah, so you'll bed down. They kind of create a very comfortable space for you lot. They pull, instead of going to their rooms, they pull all the blankets out from their rooms and the pillows from their rooms, and everybody is sleeping in the main room.
It's sleep overnight.
Yay!
One of
big
them,
bed. One big
One
bed.
big bed.
yeah, one of them like knocks on Tem's door to see if he wants to join, and you just hear like the words, "I would rather not join you, bunch of children. Thank you. I would much rather sleep in my own bed And then the door slams, and then they're like, "Oh, okay," and then they set up, ready to go. Yeah. So you'll
Sol welds his door shut.
And then lights a fire under the door, like.
Smokes him out.
Charbok.
I want to wait outside on the roof, and I'll wait until whatever the fuck his name was again.
Timothy. Oh,
Kothor.
Timothy.
Kothor. Cool.
Damn
Make a
it.
perception check as the lot of you go into trances and or long rests.
Can we all make perception checks?
No, only Charbok because he's looking for something.
21.
Okay. Yes. So you see her slunk into the front, probably about halfway
before she
through the night. Oh, yep.
Oh, before she gets in, I'll just mind. Psst. Up. Hello.
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 Do you want to come up here?
She easily, like, swinging her tail from to and fro, gets to the top of the...
She doesn't have it. Oh, don't worry. I was thinking of the wrong person.
Yeah, she does have a tail.
Don't worry.
She's a lizard
So?
woman.
So, you find anything?
Yes, I did. There is another person looking for a ship. His name, I believe, Charbok.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I believe
Why do you
he
sound-
may have something to do with it.
He does. He's looking for it, all right? It's me.
Oh. This is awkward.
Is that all you found out?
No, I do have some leads. There is a Furbolg merchant recently bought a ship. His name is Ernest.
Where can we find him?
Yep. Where's he?
He normally has a ship, not a ship, a market stall. I was heading out in the morning to talk to him if you want to come along.
Oh, we'll have a few others with us, believe us.
An army.
And is that it? Anything else? Anyone else?
That is all I found.
Well, you're fantastic. Here's another thing. I want to hire your services.
Okay, yeah. Her like her eyebrow doesn't raise because you can't see her eyebrow, but yeah.
Her lizard brow.
We got a long rest, yeah?
No, not yet. You guys are currently
not yet,
bedding
okay.
down.
Okay.
I want to hire you to find out some more information. I don't know how good you are at this, but
When there
I would
is
like-
leads to trail, I am the best.
well, I need you to talk to Arlie, and I need her to and you need to ask her specifically about a wizard tower and a gnome that lives in it called Master Fandwell. I want you to find out as much information as possible where this person is, if this person is still alive, and where this wizard tower is as well.
Wizard.
Sounds good.
Good. Now, this information, you are only to give this to Arlie. She has every right to hand this information out to anyone else, but only to Arlie. Is that understood?
Understood. I am very discreet.
Good. Now, is there a down payment for this, or are you just going to go do it?
Anything for family.
That's cute.
Then you're a part of our crew, then, if that's the case.
She kind of like nods her head slightly.
That's right. You gave my respect this day.
She then continues and is like, while I have you, what is Metal Man?
You mean soul?
Sol.
S-O-L, or weird numerals and numbers and shit, but it creates soul.
What is Sol?
As you said, big metal man that does spooky stuff. Keeps us up to good health. Good chap.
You see her kind of like nod. And she's like, Okay.
Watch out for Azoth, though. That one's a
Yes.
character, all right.
Azoth. Which one, Azoth?
Dragon Boy.
Like Ildrex.
Who?
Dragon Boy.
Yeah. This one believes more actual dragon. Go down him otherwise.
Small
yeah.
Dragon Boy.
Yeah. Call him Small Dragon Boy. He'll love it.
No, he's my big boy.
She like nods and she's like, okay. And then she like slinks back down the house. You guys watch Kothor walk in. Ophelia runs up to Kothor and Kothor goes, hello, Azoth. And kind of like nods her head at Ophelia. And Ophelia's like, it's not my name. Yeah, she kind of like beds down, but before bedding down, she kind of like you guys watch as you guys are getting ready doing your nightly rituals. She's like slowly like walking towards Sol, like taking step by step. And then she just like she scrapes her fingernail on his metal. You would feel this. You turn to face her and she's like kind of got her head down slightly and she's like,
Oh, it's so cute.
I have something for you.
Oh, what is it?
She pulls out a little necklace that looks handmade. It is literally a chicken's wishbone tied together with a bit of leather.
That's so cute.
Oh, thank you. And then I'll pull out of my pouch a gold necklace and give it to her.
She takes
Thinking
it.
that, like, you just swap goods for goods that are the same.
She like takes it and holds it very close to her chest and puts it on her neck. And she kind of like points at the floor and she's like, "Is this spot taken?" As in pointing to the bedding next to you.
Oh my god, it's so
I do
good.
not believe so.
Okay. And then she like slowly gets to the floor and lies down next to where you would be lying
Initiate
down.
docking procedure.
Yeah. I just plonk my stuff down and do it the sentry.
Azoth?
It's like R2D2 with the little like.
Just because I got distracted with card games and causing chaos, I'll spend whatever time I can today working towards what we're talking about.
Yeah, sweet. Arlie?
I wanted to go up to Azoth as we're getting ready for bed. I believe that I did feel a bit of a cold breeze brush against myself while I was in there. I wanted to thank you for taking care of me.
As you walk up, he's like working on something that he quickly tries to hide. That wasn't me, that was the little one. I was building little castles of cards with Sol, which you ruined when you woke up, by the way.
I don't believe you, but okay, I'm very sorry about the card castle. Sorry that I woke up from my nightmares. What are you hiding?
Nothing, I'm glad you're not dead. Go to bed.
That was weird. You're being weird. Glad you're not dead too, I guess. Good night. I'm lying down next to you.
I like just have like I'll welcome it, but I'm working on something on the other side away from you.
You're being weird. Good night.
You're being weird. Glad you're not dead.
Cool. John?
Arlie, may I have a word with you for a moment?
Yeah, Azoth, keep this spot. It's mine. I've already set up all my stuff.
No, you're being weird. I'm just working on something.
No, I'm frozen. Oh, I'm back. I froze. I'm still frozen. No, I was. Everything was
I blame
gone.
Azoth, the ice dragon.
No, that's Ophelia. Azoth's the little one.
Azoth's the little one.
I have a question about Artie.
What?
Do you?
A dog?
No.
Minotaur.
Atia, sorry.
Yeah, I was like, Arlie.
Arlie is our very
Tia.
sweet and cute puppy.
I have a question about Artia.
Yes.
Do you know how long it has been since she has vanished? To your recollection.
Did it say in the thing that I sent you?
I don't think so.
Okay.
It's not. Let's just say that's
well-
not mortal knowledge.
Well, like, no one I know has seen her, and no one that they know has seen her. So, like, at least 6 generations have not seen her.
Yes, I happen to know Atia somewhat.
What?
A friend of a friend, where Atia was a goddess of creation, a friend of Celestian. I got to know rather well. Sahani was a goddess of the journey through life and a peaceful death. They got on quite well, as you could imagine the relationship. Have you had any contact with her children, perhaps? Atia, I mean?
I don't know. Her children, well, they were born so long ago that it kind of trickles down. I don't know. No one
Perhaps-
really kept a good record of who was child of her.
I knew she had, was it 5 children?
I believe so, yes.
Maybe, perhaps, I could see if I still have some connections without Celestian's aid. To maybe find some information about the whereabouts of her children. Maybe we could find some answers through them.
You think they're still alive?
They are born from a divine being. I think there is a definite possibility.
Oh. Well then, I think that is a good idea.
Leave it with me. I will see what I can do.
What are you?
One problem at a time.
I love that.
Okay. I will not stop asking you, but okay. Thank you.
Gonna find my little corner and sit down and fall asleep.
Cool. Before you
Go
go
back
to
to
bed,
mine.
Arlie, Kothor steals you and grabs the information that Charpork requested.
I give the information that Chapok requested.
Cool. Sweet.
I go back to my spot and say to Azoth, "Glad you're not dead." And go to sleep.
No, you're being weird.
Being really weird.
Cool.
Being really weird.
Sweet. So you all go down. You can make off a long rest.
Finally.
However, Venos,
Oh, Emma.
It's not me this time.
Oh no.
as you trance, you begin to feel a strange, ominous presence. It almost hangs over you. You open your eyes to find yourself floating in the astral abyss. You feel dark magic all around you. You see Sidewinder float away from you off your hip. You instinctively reach out to retrieve it, only to find purple, somewhat transparent chains stopping your movements. You look down at these chains, and they cover you from head to toe, restricting all of your movement. You begin to hear a familiar voice echo through space. Consume souls. Power.
I have been trying to just.
As you're saying that, the chains get tighter and pull your hands out away from your body, threatening to almost pull them out of their sockets. Appearing before you is a large iron maiden. Its doors slowly open. You see spikes filling its inside surface. In the center is in the center, chained to the inside, of the metal exterior is a large skeletal figure. Let me show you.
Sam, are you eating cereal?
Been eating cereal
Yeah,
this
she's
whole
been
time.
eating cereal for
Been
fucking
eating cereal
ages. Oh my
for so
god, pay
long.
attention.
God damn.
I didn't know I was going to get attacked from that.
Cancel.
I like
Geordie.
cereal a lot, okay?
So this
Sorry,
is
Venos.
Anyway,
this is what you see in the center of this large spiked interior Iron Maiden. Let me just show that off to stream so they can see it as well.
I'm just gonna say no. I didn't mean anything by it. I think I can certainly try harder to consume more souls.
You are pulled to the inside of the Iron Maiden, and the doors slowly begin to shut. Darkness takes you once again. You feel the same feeling you felt when you had first died in the Astral Sea. You then hear the words of this being, this otherworldly being, fill your head again, and it says, "Consume or death." And then you wake up from your trance, back in Arlie's room, having completed a long rest.
So I'm gonna just come out of my trance in like a cold sweat and just like an absolute panic and be like, "Holy shit, guys! I think that when we kill things,
They die.
They do, and I am going to need to ensure that they are dead, or I will be dead."
Okay.
I'm still sleeping, so just grumble and turn over.
Yeah, it gives us your trance. I'm still asleep.
Really, it's 4 hours into the rest of your long rest.
Yeah,
so I'm
exactly.
looking at you guys sleeping. Holy shit! Oh fuck! But I am Venos, or I am genuinely panicked by this.
Cool. You guys wake up in the morning. Venos, you are still at a heightened state of anxiety and panic. This is the first time you've ever seen a creature like this. Yeah, you guys notice this. You guys also notice Kothor is asleep, almost curled up right next to Sol.
That's so cute.
It's just so cute, and I love it so much. Thank you.
So, John,
Yeah.
John, now that you're awake, what do you know about a god clad in chains?
There.
Just go to him every single time, like, what's this god? What's
Yeah.
their name? What do they
I'm
do?
like, there are a few. Would you have a name for me, perhaps?
I do not have a name. However, I believe they are able to raise the dead, because that is what I believe they have done to me. They harvest souls, and they appear from the visage of a giant Iron Maiden.
Leave it with me. There is a library in town. I will perhaps visit and come back with some answers if I can.
I really hope you do, because at this point, I really genuinely feel like my life depends on it.
I do have a couple of possible leads. Velshro is a particular god. You haven't heard of that name by chance, have you?
Doesn't ring any particular bell.
Yes, I leave it with me. I will see if I can perhaps come up with a couple of ideas.
Thank you.
Did I
so
see
much.
the big skeleton boy, by the way?
I saw the big skeleton boy.
Yeah,
Giant
okay.
skeleton, clad in chains, come
yeah,
from an
so-
Iron Maiden.
Yeah, I will go through and I will visit the library. I tend to make quite a trip to the market tomorrow, so I will make it one of my errands.
Thank you.
Of course.
If there's anything I can do for you in return, let me know.
Perhaps that day will come.
And I will be there, I suppose.
I suppose.
I suppose.
That doesn't sound definite. I suppose.
If I'm not already dead.
Yes, good.
Cool. The rest of you wake up. You see Arlie is very grog, and he's holding his head, and he's like, and Vola's like, and she just goes into the kitchen and just begins making food for everybody. You guys are free to have conversations, or we can head out to the
I just
market.
quickly say very loudly, and what was his name again? Aioli?
Arlie.
Very loudly in his head, he's like, "You're right there, champ!"
He just goes, big, strong man. Yeah. And he just gives you a bit of a thumbs up. And he just squints, and he's like, and he says in Celestial, I think it's Celestial is the language. Get out of my head. It's too early.
I understand that.
I'm just going to yell out. He says it's too early for talking in his mind.
No, never too early.
I use my wings of thunder to make a dulled effect in his brain of sound.
He's just like, ugh. And it makes him. It seems to make him queasier, and he's just like, and he reaches out for the bucket and just.
Is that a new? Is that force spell? Is forced whippet or force nang? All right.
Yeah, sweet. So Kothor heads with you guys towards the market, and points you towards what's his name? Ernest's shop. Before leaving, she kind of gives a nod to Charpok and then leaves the group. Let's just give a little bit of music.
Make sure some honey-o crunch.
She doesn't wave. She scratches your before leaving. She scratches your metal. You now have two clean lines where she's where she's scratched onto your metal.
Look like I've been taking
Why did you
stock
say
of
you
the kills
got...
I've made, but it's just a lizard lady hitting on me.
Yeah.
Does it make you feel awkward being hit on by another socially inept character?
Yeah, it's hilarious. Two characters that have no fucking clue what's going on.
Yeah.
I still can't get over the fact that Sam was like, you just got tattooed by a chick. It wasn't like, you got tattooed by a lizard chick. It was just like, you got tattooed by a girl.
A girl. I mean, is it? Oh, a girl.
Yeah. It was just funny.
You got marked. You got claimed.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, so you guys head to this Furbolg merchant. He's in the process of setting up his market stall. As you approach, you find him setting up the stall. He's pulling out what look to be sets of glasses and other ocular contraptions from a crate next to him. He kind of smiles as you approach, and he's like, "Oh, hey there. How can I help you today?" What's that face?
Today.
Minnesota accent.
Goofy.
What?
The Minnesota accent. That is so fucking hilarious.
Oh, hey there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Seems like you guys in a real bit of a pickle, eh?
All right, who's doing the charting?
Chirting?
Yeah.
Okay. How can I help you today?
Sorry, it's so funny. Good morning. We've heard that you've recently come into possession of a ship recently.
Right. Right. Yeah, I've completely lost the accent now. I can't just can't do it. He continues, and he's like, "Well, yeah, I have just bought a vessel, quite cheap too."
Oh, could I describe the ship and be like, does Does the ship look like this?
That's the one.
Wow. And how much did you, if you don't mind me asking, obviously, how much did you pay for it?
I got it for a steal. It was only 1,000 gold pieces.
Only 1,000 gold pieces.
Blasphemy.
It really seemed like the guy that was trying to get rid of it was just trying to get rid of it really, really fast.
Right. If you don't mind me asking as well, who sold it to you?
It was a tiefling fellow. Glasses. He has like horns. It was like the name. It started with a T, maybe.
Was it Temerity?
That's the one.
Baka.
Mm,
Good aid.
okay. Well, I know this probably isn't going to sound. It's probably not. It's going to sound like a lie to you, but that ship actually belongs to us, and it was sold to you under false pretenses. Obviously, we will do our best. We'll get you your money back for the ship, but we need that ship.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
Oh. It's a 21.
Cool. He's like, well, I mean, it kind of makes sense, eh? Like, if we were selling it for only 1,000 gold pieces, I'd very much appreciate my money back if.
Of course. Look, we'll go have a chat with him now, and get back to you as soon as possible. What was your name? Sorry.
My name's Ernest.
Ernest.
No, Ernest.
Lovely. Ernest. Sorry, Ernest. Lovely to meet you. My name's Zill. Look, we'll.
Hey, you look awfully familiar. Do I know you from someplace?
I mean, I've been here for a while. We've kind of spent a bit of time in like walking around the markets, but I guess I just have one of those faces.
Maybe.
So we will go speak to Temerity and come to a conclusion for you.
I'll work on getting the ship back. I had sent it next town over to collect a few things, but I'll
no worries.
I'll bring it back.
Yeah, that's all good. Are you just gonna be here?
Yeah, I can be here.
Okay, cool. No worries. We'll get back to you as soon as possible.
Okay, I'll be here.
Cool. No worries.
You see, he kind of looks a little bit bummed.
I know. I feel bad, but also it's a fucking shit.
Sol?
I'd like to pull Zill aside just before we leave the guy and suggest that we give him some of the money that we had aside for the ship.
Yeah.
And as
I was going to suggest.
do so, I would like to specifically mark one of the gold pieces that we give to him. So like maybe 250 gold just as a sign of
good faith.
Of our good faith that we aren't just going to rip him off like the last guy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea actually.
Okay, cool. I'll get Arlie over and pull out the gold from there, the pouch.
And you said you're going to mark one of the gold pieces?
One of the gold pieces, yes.
Okay, cool. Do you want to give it to him now? Or should we give it? Should we go talk to Temerity and then come back and just say, "Hey, look, just for the troubles, here's some gold."
I think we give it to him now.
Okay.
And the one extra gold piece, when I hand over the pouch, I'll be like, "This one's special," and I'll tuck it in his pocket.
He's like, "Oh, well, I very much appreciate it. Like, I would have been happy with my money back, but thank you so much. Is there anything I can get for you at my stall?" He kind of like shows you all these ocular devices. There's a couple of spy glasses. There's a couple of like.
I take a spyglass.
It's one of those collapsing ones.
Yeah. That's handy actually because Chopbox in the crow's nest.
Is there anything a robot man would like?
No.
Thank you. Like I said, we'll go speak to Temerity now, and we'll let you know how we go as soon as we kind of figure it out.
I very much appreciate it.
All good. We won't be long. I'm going straight the fuck over to Arlie's house.
Cool. As you guys get there, you head back to the thing. You see the rest of the group currently, like the rest of Arlie's family, currently recovering from last night, especially Arlie. He's still he's just lying there with a wet towel over his face. You go to where Tem's door is, and you notice it currently has one of those magic locks on it.
It's also welded shut still.
Yes.
Does anyone have Dispel Magic or a similar?
Vine might.
Does
Someone
Vine
just
have
used Dispel
Dispel Magic?
Magic before, didn't they?
Yeah, Gwilly did.
Oh yeah,
Really?
Gwilly
Do you have Dispel Magic? Could you cast Dispel Magic on the door? Cool. So I think if
And
it's
my mouth is full.
that's okay. Anything below, anything third level or below, I believe, automatically gets dispelled. Anything above that, you have to make a roll for. It's 10 plus. What was it? I can't remember.
Isn't that counterspell?
No, Dispel Magic works
Same.
the same way.
Oh, okay.
Any spell of third level or lower than target ends. Ability check 10 plus the spell level, so 10 plus 3.
Yeah. So well, if it's third level or lower, it automatically just gets dispelled. If it's fourth level or higher, you have to make a roll on
Would
top
someone,
of that.
perhaps God, like to tell me whether I need to roll or not?
You don't need a roll, so you cast it, and it clinks off the door.
Cool. I am going to open the door. Is it actually welded shut, Sol?
I mean, I did do that, yes.
Okay. Can I get you to unweld it shut?
Yeah, I'll just use heat metal to
Okay, cool.
melt the hinges off the door.
Yeah,
Sweet.
cool.
As you do that and step into the room, you notice one of the windows is open.
Oh, this fuck. I swear to
The
God.
room is empty except for this room is so much more lavish than it's almost the same size as the main room.
Let's ransack it.
There's like a whole bunch of very fine clothing, a whole bunch of horn accessories. There's very finely made gold glasses. There's a very huge, bigger than a king size bed. It's very lavish. Still,
I would like to grab the spyglass that Charpok just bought, run to the window, and see if I can spot him running along the streets using the spyglass.
you look out and you don't see him.
Fuck.
Can I? Oh no,
Wait,
sorry.
Sol.
I'm not up. Yep.
So,
I would like to take the time in this room to specifically burn holes in the crotch and nipple area of all of his
I
clothing.
was like, I want to set it on fire.
Every single
him.
piece of it.
yeah, cool. Sweet. As you guys are doing that, Bird walks past, notices the door is wide open, and she kind of pops her head in and she's like, "What are you doing in here?"
Arlie.
Am I actually with you guys though?
Well, as far as I'm aware, only Zill and Sol are the ones in the room.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I live
I'm at
here.
the
I don't want to
window.
mess with this.
I can chime in since I'm burning holes in the clothes. We
Yeah,
are
yeah, you go.
currently looking for this thief that has sold our ship. And I'm taking some time to amuse myself.
How do you know he stole your ship?
We have spoken to the person he sold it to.
That would explain the gold he's just come into.
Yes, we'll be taking that back as well.
Oh, I don't have it. He has it on his person.
That's why we're looking for him.
Do you know where he would have gone? Does he have any places that he?
There is one place that he usually frequents, where he usually goes when he has his private meetings.
Ew.
And she just kind of looks over to you and she's like, "Don't be immature,
I'm
Arlie."
not there. Me, you saying ew.
Is it a bordello? A place of ill repute?
She's like, it's on the outskirts of town.
How do we get there?
Walking to
I
the other side of town.
could possibly
Directions.
take you there, but you would have to get somebody to do something for me first.
As long as it's relatively quick, I don't want him spending the money he's made. We have to give it back to the person he sold it to.
She kind of like looks at the lock and she's like, how did you do that?
Dispelling the magical lock.
Yes.
I point to Guili. I'm like,
I'm still here.
yeah, I point to Guili and I say, she did it.
They.
They did it, sorry. Sorry. I'm usually pretty good with it.
Can you do that
Sure you
on this? And then she like starts taking off like part of her top. You see a chain collar that wraps around underneath her clothing. That every single time it seems to touch her skin, it seems to burn.
Can I?
You can definitely try. Roll a
my least favorite.
Roll a d20 for me to see if you can dispel the magic on it.
1 second, I'm gonna do it manually
Assist.
because I have a tiny little d20.
Maybe
What would
d20.
potentially happen if 2 people were to cast it at the same time?
You would both roll.
Okay.
Double
Do I
dispel
add a
magic power.
modifier to that?
No, I think it's just d20, and the DC
14.
is 10 plus the spell's level, correct?
No, I'm pretty sure you add your spellcasting modifier to it, don't you?
Okay, well I
Do you?
got 14 and my spell
Check.
Yeah.
is plus
Yeah,
7.
Okay, well, I'll just quickly check.
Spellcasting modifier is plus 7.
What?
Was
That's
it your
what it
spell
is.
attack?
No, plus 4.
I was going to say, Jesus
I
Christ.
don't know how to play this game, honestly.
We're only, 20
years in.
sessions. Yeah, 2 years in.
Yeah, I.
Make
Dumb.
an ability check using your spellcasting ability. The DC
Yeah,
equals
cool.
10 plus the spell's level.
Okay,
yeah,
so
you add your spellcasting
15.
modifier.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so it clinks off, and you see like this face of relief on Bird's face, and she's like, and you can see these massive burn marks all the way around her neck, and she's just like, that feels good.
Did he do this to you?
Yes.
The fuck? Where is
kill
he?
him.
Where is he?
Scumbag, man.
It's been a while.
Been a while.
I can take you there now.
Please. I think all of us want to have strong words with him.
Follow me. You ready to go, or?
Yes, let's go
Yeah,
now.
I would ask you to do the same on everybody else, but I believe if you are taking him out.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, yes. I should probably explain.
No, explain along the way. We have to deal with this.
So
We have to
Okay.
deal with this
I'm
now.
gonna try and find Kothor, knowing that.
Cool. Kothor's not there. She's out.
I'm
Can I cast,
fucking, oh my god.
locate object on her necklace, the gold one?
No, no, Jack. Remember when you said
Yeah,
that to
you
me
definitely
last time
can.
and you said-
Do I get anything?
What's the range?
1,000 feet.
No, it doesn't.
What? How big is this town?
Quite large.
Let's go. Yeah. Yeah.
So as you guys are walking to the the west of the town, so the opposite direction that the mine is in, Bird begins speaking and is like, so he has, I've never been able to figure it out, but he has some sort of deal with something that gives him power. He used to be, when I first met him, he was nothing but a a common pickpocket. I heard he got into some really bad dealings, and then all of a sudden he was wealthy and he had a lot of money. I don't understand it, but long story short, when and she kind of looks over at Arlie, when you first came, in order for you to be able to stay with us, the only thing that would make him, due to your incidents, the only thing that would that I could convince him was if I was indebted to him, and that's when he put that chain on me.
Absolutely the fuck not. I'd
And
rather see him dead.
the chain got tighter the other night when you see her rub her neck. Anyway, he's afflicted the family with, you probably know it. It's kind of like it's kind of like a spell, friend's spell.
Oh my god.
It essentially
The
makes
poor
you.
little boy. He has to buy his friends.
Yeah, he's. Yeah. I do not speak
Yuck.
ill of many people, but he is literally the worst person I know. But
He can go bye 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 bye.
Literally just wrote in my notes, surprise, surprise, Tem is a piece of shit.
I do not want to face him. My days of battle are quite behind me, but I can definitely take you to the.
That's okay. I think we have enough people to face him.
All right. So you guys head towards the spot that Bird kind of takes you to. You see a large. You come across a set of large, slightly crystal-looking rocks that lean up against each other, creating like a cave in the center. The cave itself is dark. But every once in a while you catch like a glimpse of light refracting from the inside. What do you guys want to do? Bird kind of points and goes, if he's having one of these business meetings, he'll be in there.
So I'm assuming we're all here now.
I'm going straight in. I'm not fucking around. I'm fucking pissed.
I'd like to ask her to go find Kothor.
I can do that. She leaves you guys. As you guys approach the cave, you begin to hear a one-sided conversation. You hear Tem's voice bounce around the cave. Peering in, you see a circular-shaped area with a statue or a shrine at the far end. The shrine itself looks like a crystal that's been carved into a square pillar. Lying around it are 3 bowls that are all currently burning a black flame. You hear Tem kind of speak up, and he's like, I sold the ship like you asked. The troublemaker made it back from the mines, but yeah, she's just stronger than we first thought. I have a feeling her friends suspect something. What should I do with them? And then there's like a bit of a pause. Yes?
I would like to prepare to cast Lightning Bolt, thank you.
Okay.
At 4th level.
Cool. You see him kind of like dot his head up and look.
I'm not like, okay, like I'm waiting till he's finished this conversation, but as soon as he is like, yeah, cool, sick, no worries, and he starts to turn, I'm just like, bang.
Okay, cool. So what's that? So you see him like
save.
you see him look up as if something's speaking to him, and then he kind of like darts his head to the door, noticing you guys. It's a dex save, is it?
Dex save, please.
Okay, cool.
Would this be a surprise round?
It would, yes.
Does that impose disadvantage on dex saves at all?
Not on saves, no.
Can I give unguidance?
Unguided.
I think it's called a hex.
Can I give you a curse?
Where
Can I
is
place
he?
a curse on your family and bloodline? I actually can. I'm gonna do it right now.
Where is it? Sorry, I had this planned, but then obviously I did not have it planned.
It's okay.
Is it?
I'd also like to cast a spell if I get a chance.
Well, we're going to go straight into combat after that.
I cast Shank.
I cast
I ca-
Smack a Bitch.
Dex save, you said,
Yes.
yes?
Mm-hmm.
That is a 19.
Fuck, he passes. Still
Cool.
takes half. So it's 9d6 halved. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, cool. All right, let me roll these bad boys. Come on, sixes. Come on, sixes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. Ooh, that's not great. Ooh, that's pretty awful actually. What was that? 12, 18, 20, 26. Only 27 points of lightning damage halved. Yeah, that's pretty rough.
What's that?
I rolled pretty poorly. It would be 13.
Cool. As that
pretty
lets
shit.
off and like slightly zaps his front, you see this glow of something black and almost made of flame. He then just kind of goes, "Oh, hello. How long have you been there?"
Suck my dick.
You see him just kind of like shake his head, and he looks up and he's like, "I understand what must be done then." And you see him like flex his arms.
Yeah, you're gonna
Dick
suck my
must
dick.
be sucker.
You see him flex his arms slightly, and you can see this dark, blackish, reddish shadow that kind of flows over him. And there is something not right about Temerity. And that is where we're going to end for tonight.
Fuck, I can't believe I rolled so poorly for that lightning bolt. That is so depressing. I rolled 2 5s and a 6, and the rest were 1s and 2s.
Let me give you a quick look at what we will be heading into next session. So that is what we are heading into. Let me zoom out.
Wait.
Grey square.
It room. It blue.
Circular
It blew.
room. Yeah, so we are going to call that end for tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. We are going to be back in another... We are Mimic Loaf, yes. We will be back in another week continuing this off in our Adventures of the Astral Sea. Otherwise, you want to check out our YouTube channel for our past VODs, our Discord channel if you want to say hello and chat with us, and our Instagram if you want some behind the scenes, as well as like going live notifications and all that kind of stuff. We also have our Curse of Strahd campaign, which will be next Tuesday. I've got to go do all the prep for that. Yikes. Where we'll continue with session 4. Thanks again to our wonderful sponsor, Stabby Joe & Co. And yeah. Bye.